repairs, and maintenance. They offer high-quality products. Their staff is highly qualified to install everything that they service. You can visit them at 960 Varmint Trace Road or call 270-896-5044 today. That's the McGregor Group Heating and Air. And they are our sponsors this season. We appreciate those guys sponsoring our pregame show all season. Both teams now
just looking at the stands, our stands are now beginning to fill up rapidly. And it's as big a crowd on the visitor side as I've seen ever here, I believe.
And Bob, as we said, we are under new ownership with the Ham Broadcasting Group in Cadiz. There will be a few changes tonight during the broadcast, a few sponsors. Nothing major by any means. They've come in and done a great job. They have some high expectations for what goes on their sports coverage, and they're going to do their best to give us what we need to put on a quality product here at WPKY, so we appreciate them.
We're just excited to be a part of that situation and be able to work with WKDZ, Ham Broadcasting Company, and take care of what we've been doing over here in Princeton the last 4 or 5 years that we've been together, Dennis. Look forward to a huge association with WKDZ.
Just over 5 minutes before we kick this one off, Caldwell County's captains coming out on the field. The team still in the locker room getting their last-minute instructions. Crittenden County on the field. As we said, Crittenden County 2-0 on the season, 2 big wins to start their season out. Caldwell County had 1-2. They look to even their record on the year after the game tonight. And Bob, just before we'll have the coin toss as the captains come out, it's about this time each Friday night that we'll have a prayer, and we want to do that now as the crowd gets, the captains get ready to come out on the field. So we'll go into prayer right now. Holy God, we thank you for another Friday night. We ask that you protect each student that steps on the field tonight, and we also ask that you bless the efforts of each student in ways that they never thought possible. We ask all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
And good to always thank the Lord for giving us the opportunity to have football. Captains tonight for Caldwell County, number 7 is Logan. Is not sure who number 7 is.
Let's see if I have their
number 68 is Gavin. We've had a lot of number changes, it looks like.
I'm showing Logan McGowan as number 7.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a. This is going to be a challenge tonight.
And Coach Starnes is going to be part of the coin toss tonight, the former coach at Crittenden County and one of the most respected men in the coaching profession and in high school football in general. And Caldwell County's Coach Barnes and Coach Starnes have a special friendship.
And they're going over the pregame ceremonies that they usually do with the referees. No flip yet.
And a big ovation for Coach Starnes as they get ready to do the coin toss. And Bob, we have a new sponsor for the coin toss.
Yes, they are. Coin toss tonight.
I'll let you do that. You usually handle the coin tosses.
Our coin toss tonight is being brought to you by Cozy Living. Cozy Living located out this area of Princeton, so go join them for your furniture needs. And coin toss has been made. Crittenden County will be receiving the opening kickoff. Caldwell County will be kicking.
And Caldwell County won the toss, deferred to the second half. So Crittenden County will receive first, and we're about ready to get this one underway, just a couple of minutes away from kickoff. And that's going to do it for our pregame show tonight. We appreciate the guys at McGregor Group Heating and Air for sponsoring our pregame show. McGregor Group Heating and Air can take care of all of your heating and air needs. So give them a call today at 270-896-5044. That's McGregor Group Heating and Air, and we appreciate Javen and his company supporting us and supporting the Tigers here on WPKY. We'll be back after a break and get this one kicked off. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY Princeton.
Fading fast, and everyone is settling back into their routines. With the kids back in school, you can now concentrate on summer projects you intended on doing, but you just never found time. Come see us at Fredonia Valley Bank and check out our consumer loans that could help you finance your next project. Purchase a car, truck, or a recreational vehicle to enjoy this fall. With only a couple of months left of warm weather, why wouldn't you drop in and spend some time talking to one of our friendly loan officers? The loan officers at Fredonia Valley Bank will help you make sound decisions when it comes to borrowing money and will guide you through the process. Fredonia Valley Bank is your real community bank, operating independently over 100 years, providing the people in our communities with the services they deserve. Located at 602 Cassidy Avenue, Fredonia, and 226 Commerce Street, Eddyville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Here's a reminder from your Princeton Electric Plant Board. Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton's #1 energy source.
Now that the days are getting shorter, your friends at Pennyrile Electric would like to talk about light bulbs. Sounds like a bright idea, doesn't it? Changing your existing bulbs to LED bulbs not only saves energy, but money. While LEDs may cost more initially, they last much longer, up to 12 times longer than conventional bulbs. Plus, they only use about 1/3 to 1/4 the amount of electricity. The next time you shop for light bulbs, make the switch to LED. A message from Pennyrile Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
And we're back to Tiger Stadium. Teams on the field lining up for the kickoff. We're set to get this one underway. It's Caldwell County at 1-2, Crittenden County at 2-0. Crittenden County will have first possession. Barrett Schultz will kick it off deep for the Tigers.
And the one thing with these dark blue jerseys and gold numerals, hard to pick up some of these numbers, or it is for me. I'm glad you got your new glasses on.
I did it. I am seeing better than I've seen in a long time. Caldwell County approaches the ball. Schultz puts the ball in the air, and we are underway here at Tiger Stadium, fielded at the 8-yard line. Crittenden County up across the 20, straight up the middle of 30. Lowers his head, had some room, brought down near the 40-yard line. Tackled by number 21, Barron Wells. So Crittenden County will have great field position to start their first offensive possession of the night.
Actually, they're going to give him out to the 42-yard line, Dennis. Looked like he went down at the 39, but.
So a good return from the 8 for Crittenden County. As it is senior Hunter Boone taking the controls for the Rockets.
And number 1 is only back is their leading rusher, Devin Nesbitt.
And they'd love to get it in his hands. It's a 2-receiver set each way. They put Nesbitt in motion. Boone throws complete across midfield, and it is a first down, Crittenden County at the Caldwell County 46-yard line. So first down, Crittenden on one play. Bob, that was a very accurate throw by Boone. Hit a slant route.
A good-looking pass from that young man. Hit his receiver in stride as well.
Nesbitt in the backfield with Boone. Handoff goes to Nesbitt up the middle. He's hit after a short gain. Kept the legs turning, though. Bob turned a little bit of nothing into a little bit of something.
Probably about at least a 3, maybe a 4-yard gain, depending on where they mark it.
And they'll mark it at the Caldwell County 42-yard line. So a pickup of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up for Crittenden County. Snap goes back. It's a keeper by Boone. He goes up the middle and gets taken down at about the 35-yard line. It's going to be enough for another Rocket first down.
Tackle
he got down to the 34. Gabe East on the tackle for Caldwell County, but it's a first down, Crittenden County, as they are driving. Just underway here in the first quarter, no score. Trip set to the left. Handoff goes to Nesbitt up the middle. He's up to the 30. Taken down by Caldwell County right at the 30. Van Hoosier on the tackle for the Tigers. Second down and 6 for Crittenden County. They'll stay in the trip set to the left, a single receiver to the right with Nesbitt in the backfield. Handoff to Nesbitt again up the middle. He churns and digs, looking for the 25-yard line. He'll be short of that.
But you can see he's a determined runner, and the Crittenden County offensive line doing a pretty good job opening holes for him.
Nesbitt not a big kid, only 5'10", 165, but very strong.
He's going to bring up a key 3rd down and 2 for Crittenden County.
Nesbitt goes to Boone's right shoulder, trip set to the left. It's a keeper by Boone. He's going to take it off over the right side. It's a first down and more as he gets down inside the Caldwell County 15. Hunter Boone faked the handoff to Nesbitt, kept it, went across the right end.
A great fake, and now they're going to mark it at the...
We'll call it the 12-yard line. So 1st and 10, Rockets from the Caldwell County 12. Trip set left. Handoff goes to Nesbitt, hitting the backfield, slides that tackle off, and gets across the 10. They'll spot it at the 9, so a pickup where Nesbitt got hit in the backfield, shook that tackle. 2nd and 7 for Crittenden County.
And Crittenden County keeping it all on the ground except for that first opening pass play, which picked up a first down. So they've marched it downfield to Caldwell County's 9 on the ground.
Through the legs of Nesbitt and Boone so far. Boone takes a snap, hands off to Nesbitt. This time Caldwell County hits him and trips him up at about the 7-yard line. Harrelson on the tackle for Caldwell County. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Rockets. 8:47 to go here in the first quarter.
Basically 5 yards to go for the Rockets here. They got to get to the 2-yard line.
Boone with the pass. Incomplete at the goal line. Good coverage. I think that was Caleb Burden on the coverage. 4th down, and they'll bring on the field goal unit.
And looking at them in pre-game practice, either he was not getting a good kick or was nailing them straight down the middle.
This one's up plenty of distance, and it is good. So with 8:30 left in the first quarter, Crittenden County is on the board first. It's the Rockets 3, the Tigers nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
Planters Bank. When we say expect great things, what we're really saying is Planters Bank is here to provide the financial services you need. Planters Bank believes in the strength of our community and is a full-service financial institution. Our employees have a true passion for helping our neighbors, and it shows. See Jake Tepper and the rest of the Planters Bank staff at 208 North Jefferson. Planters Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we are back to Tiger Stadium. 8:30 to go in the first quarter. Crittenden County on the board. They took the ball from their own 42-yard line down the field, capped it off with a field goal, and they lead this one 3-0 as the Tigers get set for their first offensive possession of the night.
And
Bob, the kicker for Crittenden County had a pretty good leg. That's Parker Johnson, a senior kicker, 5'11", 175.
We're going to say that's who kicked the field goal.
Little time delay on the field here as the officials are talking about something. Now Crittenden County is going to come out. It's the kicker getting a different football. Referee checks it, gives it back to him, tells him it's good to go, so they will kick off from the 40. And Caldwell County has a receiver back at the 15. Oh, I'm trying to pick up who we have back. Is that
I would think that might be Jameer. But if it's 28, and I can't see his number, it's De'Eric.
Short kick's going to be fielded by De'Eric Caldwell. He's the up back, fields it at the 20. He's across the 25, 30, has a blocker across the 35, still on his feet and taken down just across the 40. So about a 22-yard return for De'Eric Caldwell. Caldwell wearing number 28 tonight instead of the usual number 4. So Caldwell County will also start their first drive from their own 42, just like the Rockets did from their 42. Don't forget at halftime tonight, it's the Hall of Fame induction ceremonies coming your way, along with a performance by the Caldwell County Band of Pride. Jaggers in the backfield, 2 receivers each way. Hollowell will stay in the backfield just about the whole night. They'll send him in motion occasionally. Put him in motion this time. Quick swing pass to Hollowell. It's complete. He's across the 45 and taken down near the 47-yard line. So a quick hit by Hollowell. Bring up second down and about 5 for Caldwell County. Even 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Trip set to the right now for Jaggers. Snap is back. Jaggers drops back. Good protection. Goes up. Complete to East at the 47-yard line. On his feet. Hit and driven back. But the forward progress will get him to about the 46. That is a first down, and that is a Little Caesars first down. Little Caesars of Princeton featuring 5 meat pizza for only $9. Online ordering available now. First down, Tigers to the Rocket 46-yard line. 2-back set for Caldwell County. Hollowell goes in motion, handoff to Jameer Riley. Bounces it out to the left side after trying up the middle, nothing there. He's across the outside, across the 35, and driven out of bounds near the 32-yard line. We'll see how far they give him on that. That's another Little Caesars first down. Good run by Jameer Riley. Nothing up the middle where he started to run. Bounced it to the left side. Picked up first down yardage.
Pick up a 14 yards on that carry.
3 receivers set to the right. Handoff fake to Hollowell. Pass is complete to East at the 20. He's inside the 10. Brought down near the 6-yard line. A good catch by East. And Caldwell County's in business right now, knocking on the door. They'll have it first and goal from the 7-yard line. 3 straight Little Caesars first downs for the Tigers. And Caldwell County sniffing the end zone.
And again,
Riley and Hollowell in the backfield.
And again, Dennis, this is what we want to see. Execution wide open on that particular play.
Swing pass is going to Jameer Riley. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Caldwell County. Probably the easiest 6 points Jameer Riley's ever going to score in his life. Nobody around. Well-blocked play for Caldwell County. That score comes with 6:54 to go in the first quarter. Caldwell in front now, 6-3, pending the extra point attempt by Schultz. Bob, a well-designed play there. Great blocking. We talked about the blocking for the receivers in our pregame show, and it looked perfect on that play.
We had the block sealed. He walked in.
Kick is up by Schultz out of the hold by Bashir, and it is no good. Hooked to the left. So with 6:54 to go in the first quarter, it's Caldwell County 6, Crittenden County 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY Princeton.
And Murray. Right now, Fortner Gas is offering specials on propane. Fortner Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Fortner Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Back to Tiger Stadium. Caldwell County on the board. Pass from Jaggers to Riley puts the Tigers up 6-3. The extra point was no good. Extra points tonight are brought to you by Taco John's of Princeton, a bold, unique take on Mexican food. featuring street tacos, 3 for $5. That's Taco John's of Princeton.
And so far tonight, Dennis, no, our offense was not stopped. Crittenden, we stopped and allowed only a field goal. So the Tigers come out with a 3-point lead after having missed the extra point.
Well, I think the Tigers came out with something to prove, and I think each player that took the field in that first quarter did so. A quick drive by Caldwell County, a time-efficient drive like what we're used to seeing out of the Tiger offense.
And a nice pass touchdown on that particular play by Jameer.
Schultz kicks it off, fielded at the 23-yard line. Crittenden County takes it up across the 35, and that's about as far as they'll go, maybe the 36. So the Rockets will have 1st and 10. And a good drive. I don't know exactly the time of possession on that one, Bob, but a good drive by the Tigers. And more like what we're used to seeing. They'd like to run. We've mentioned it before. Their goal is to run about 80 plays a night.
And they kept it on the ground all except for the opening pass and the pass that went incomplete on 3rd down, forcing him into a field goal try.
Well, Crittenden County's Boone comes to the line. Looks like he's going to go under center. Now he's going to back out into the shotgun. He's got Nesbitt to his right shoulder with a trip set to his left. Handoff goes to Nesbitt. He bounces across the right side, hit across the 40. Nesbitt, one of the quicker runners to the line of scrimmage we've seen so far this year, Bob. As he gets to that line pretty quick, he picks up about 5 on the play up to the 42-yard line.
And another 5-yard run for Crittenden.
So Nesbitt, obviously the workhorse for the Rockets. Boone calls for the snap. He drops back. He's got protection, looks over the middle, complete, and brought down near the 45-yard line of Caldwell County. Bob, we had 4 defenders around that ball. Boone still able to thread the needle and complete all the way down to the Tiger 42-yard line. It is a 1st down, Crittenden County on the play.
Boone so far 2 out of 3, looking really well from the pocket.
Trip set to his left. It's going to be a keeper by Boone. He's going to be hit in the backfield, slips away. He gets it back up maybe to the 40.
And they're going to mark it the 40. We'll give him a loss of 2 yards on that play.
It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for Crittenden County.
And our freshman, Drew Davis, in on that tackle.
Davis has been spoken highly of by the coaching staff all season, starting as a freshman. 2 receivers set each side. Handoff goes to Nesbitt. He's going to be hit and hit hard in the backfield. They'll take him for a loss back to about the 42-yard line.
Maybe we have a couple things figured out, Dennis. That's the second 2-yard loss in a row.
Drew Davis and Russ Bashir in on the tackle for Caldwell County. 3rd down and 10 for the Rockets with 5:06 to go in the first quarter. Tigers leading this one 6-3. Boone in the shotgun, 2 receivers each side. He's going to put number 10 in motion. And play clock running down. It's going to be Crittenden County taking the timeout. So with 4:48 to go in the first quarter, it's 6-3 Caldwell County. We'll take 30 seconds. This is Tiger football on WPKY.
Boy, do I have a deal for you. The deal with this deal is that you get both a breast and a whole wing when you choose my new 100% white meat KFC $5 fill-up deal. You also get dealt mashed potatoes and gravy, a biscuit, a cookie, and a drink with this here deal. I can't keep dealing this deal forever, though, so you have to go to KFC soon to get the 2-piece all-white meat $5 fill-up, because it's only available for a limited time. Deal? Deal. KFC, it's finger looking good. Tax extra. Prices may vary. Size may vary by location. Extra charge for breast piece and size substitution.
We're back to Tiger Stadium. Crittenden County had to take the timeout. Play clock was down to about 3, so they had to burn one early. They're facing 3rd down and 10 at the Tiger 41-yard line. Good play by the Tiger defense so far, but strong showing also by Boone of Crittenden County. And Bob, he's going to hold just about all of their records by the time he graduates. Boone drops back, lobs the pass over to Nesbitt. He's hit and dropped. Nice solo tackle by Caldwell County.
That's Dylan Cavanaugh on the tackle.
Great job by Cavanaugh. It'll be a loss on the play of about 1. So it'll bring up 4th down. And is it going to be?
Apparently, if
stay on the field with the offense.
If Boone may be their punter, we don't know.
They're lined up with receivers, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And he's going to roll and punt. Looked his options over. He's angling towards the sideline, and a good kick by Boone is going to pin Caldwell County down around the 14-yard line. Oh, they're going to say it went out a little bit farther back.
A flag
on the play near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so we wait and see what happens there.
Kick's going to be downed if it's against Crittenden at the 15. I mean, if it's against Caldwell.
Still will bring up 4th, and unless it's a personal foul or something like that.
Still no signal from the officials.
You know, we're bringing our offensive team out to play, so
both offenses are out right now for both squads as Boone keeps his offense on the field. Explanation being given to Coach Barnes right now.
Maybe.
Rob, I still haven't seen
we don't know what's going on.
An indication of what the penalty was for. Flag thrown at the 46-yard line. It's a hold against Crittenden County. So it'll remain 4th down. It'll be whether Caldwell County wants to.
I would make them kick it again, Dennis.
And I think you're right, Bob, because that was a pretty good kick. Pinned Caldwell County down at the 15-yard line. It's going to be 4th and extremely long for the Rockets, so you don't think they're going to try any trick play. They're going to have to kick this one away. Boone stays in to do the kicking duties or the punting duties for the Rockets.
Going to bring up 4th and 20.
Still a little confusion as Caldwell County looks to come to the sideline.
Because we still have our offensive line out there, I believe.
Now the officials are going to talk it over a little bit. It is an official timeout.
And apparently that was a 15-yarder, Dennis, so it's going to bring up 4th and 25.
The initial call by the official was for a hold.
And usually those are 10-yard penalties, so we're not sure what the deal is.
It's spotted right now at the Crittenden County 44. They're going to bring it back up. And the penalty, are they saying penalty declined by Caldwell County?
Whoa. So
which is kind of surprising because the kick went out of bounds. A good kick by Boone, angled it to the far sideline, bounced right at the 15-yard line. So the Tigers will take over at their own 15 with 3:59 left to go in the first quarter. So let's see. Still some discussion going on amongst the referees. They'll bring in the football from the sideline. Bob, we've been at this penalty for about 5 minutes now. And it looks like Caldwell County is going to take over at their own 15-yard line.
Apparently we didn't want to risk any mistake on that punt to decline that penalty.
So when they set the ball, it'll be Jaggers in the backfield with Hollowell. 2 receivers to both sides. And we are set to play. Snap is back. It's a low snap. Shuffle pass over to Hollowell. He has some room. Hit at the 20. Brought down at about the 22. Good job by Jaggers not to get overly excited about that low snap. Picked it up, just made a little shuffle pass over to Hollowell. They picked up 7 on the play, 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. Trip set to the right of Jaggers. Handoff goes to Hollowell. He hits the hole and will be just shy, looks like, of the first down.
Probably going to give him to the 24.
We'll call it the 24-yard line. 3rd down and short for the Tigers. 3rd down and a long one for the Tigers. two-back set with Jaggers on this one. He's going to put Riley in motion. Swing pass over to Riley. Good block by his receiver. Riley has some room. He's across the 30. Flag down in the backfield. If the play stands, it's a first down for Caldwell County at their 33-yard line, but a flag in the backfield is going to go, it looks like, preliminarily against call against Caldwell County. Bob, it looked like Jameer got some good blocking on that side from his receivers in that set on that side. The flag came in kind of late after the block was already thrown.
Well, and we were watching out here. I was thinking if there any holding was going to occur, it was going to occur on this corner, trying to get Jameer to turn and go upfield. But
holding against the Tigers is going to move it back to the 9-yard line. Third down and long now for the Tigers. 3rd and 17. As the Tigers will split 2 receivers each way with Hollowell in the backfield. Jaggers not sure, may want to change plays on this one. Looks around, leaves the formation. Snap is back to Jaggers. He drops back at the end zone. Throws over the middle in some traffic. Complete on a great catch, and I mean a great catch by Travis Newsom. Enough for a first down. That's a Little Caesars first down, where you can get a 5-meat pizza for only $9. First down, Tigers at their own 31-yard line. Handoff goes to Hollowell, goes across the left side. He's up across the 40, tripped up. He's going to be near another first down. Bob, going back to that pass from Jaggers to Newsom, Jaggers threaded the needle into double coverage, and Newsom made a great catch.
Just enough where the Crittenden guys couldn't touch it, and Travis making a great catch. You're right, Dennis. One of the better catches we've seen all year, but Travis excels in those great catches.
Little Caesars first down to the 43. Jaggers with the throw, looking far side. I think that's to Newsom again. Newsom will pick up about 4 to 5 on the play. We'll see where they spot the ball.
The carrier on that was, or the pass receiver?
Travis Newsom made the reception. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. Going to put both backs in motion. 4 receivers to the right side. Newsom only receiver to the left. Empty backfield for Jaggers. He takes a snap, looks to Newsom, tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Newsom went out for just a little curl pattern, just enough for a first down, but tipped at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd down.
And that was Jovi's first incomplete pass of the evening.
Jaggers has 2 receivers each way, and Hollowell on his right shoulder. Snap is back to Jaggers. Gets some protection, looks again to the sideline. Pass was on target, but a nice defensive play by Crittenden County. Knocks the ball loose. It's incomplete. They were going to Newsom again, but a nice play by number 11. I think we had their roster.
It's Peyton Riley on that particular pass breakup. Nice coverage by him.
On the coverage, he timed that one perfectly. Broke the ball up, fell incomplete. So Tripp Branch will come in to handle the punting duties for Caldwell County. Lets loose with a nice kick. Going to bounce at the 23, go inside the 20, and Caldwell County gets a good roll out of this one as it rolls inside the 15. They'll spot it at the 14, where the Rockets will have 1st and 10. 1:29 left to go in the first quarter. It's 6-3 Caldwell County. Scoreboard reports are brought to you by Goodwin Insurance. They say good luck, Tigers, from Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. So Crittenden County will come out on offense. Boone will lead the troops out, trailing this one 6-3.
And the ball at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line to start this drive, yes, sir. 3 receivers set to Boone's left. He takes it, hands it to Nesbitt. He's going to try to come to the right, behind all those receivers. Picks up a couple, flag in late on the play. Ball's going to be spotted at the 17. It's going to be against Caldwell County. We'll see what it was. The flag came in after the play was stopped. I'm not sure what the call was. Face mask on the call. Ball's going to come out to the 24-yard line. And I don't know if they're going to say that's enough for a first. They're looking to the sideline.
I think
they may call for a measurement.
Yeah, the yard line to get is the 24, and that's where the ball is. Okay, Dennis, if they decide to measure, what's your call? First down or no first down?
I think they're going to give them. I think they're going to give them the first on the penalty.
I almost think they've got this flag over here on the 25, so it may be.
Well, they never moved the chains on the far side. The chains are still 10 yards back. Handoff, fake to Nesbitt. He takes a big hit. Boone keeps it on the carry. Now they're going to move the chains up. The carry by Boone takes it out to the Rocket 28-yard line.
Yeah, that was a chain marking. We didn't.
Apparently, let's say third down. That was a first down for Crittenden County. Throw by Boone, incomplete. Flag again on the play. This is something the Tigers had to clean up. They've had a rough time penalty-wise the first 3 weeks of the season. Flag is against Caldwell County. They're kind of shy about giving the indication on what the penalty is for. But the pass incomplete. So the Rockets get a break on this one.
Probably.
Illegal contact, Caldwell County, and it'll be spotted at the 44-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for the Rockets. Boone takes it, rolls to his right, looks up the field, intercepted. I think that's East with the interception at the 42, brings it back the other way. He's across the 45, changes fields, turns it back up across the 50 and down at the Rocket 49-yard line. Flag on the play after this one also. East with the interception. We'll see if it stands, and should.
And a nifty return. He almost was able to get it to this near sideline. If he gets it this way, he has a lot more yardage. You try to cut it upfield, and they did close on him by pursuit. And
they're waving the flag off. So Caldwell County will take over 1st and 10 from the Rocket 49-yard line after the interception by East. So Gabe with the interception. First time tonight we had seen Boone roll out. So the Tigers are set to take over. 34 seconds left in the quarter. The Tigers lead this one 6-3. Two receivers to the far side for Jaggers. He has two backs in the backfield. Handoff to Jameer Riley. Tries to get around the end. He's hit, and he'll be thrown for a loss back into Caldwell territory. Play strung out well by Crittenden County. Nowhere to go for Jameer, and he'll be thrown for a loss of about 2. Back to the Tiger 49-yard line, 2nd down and 12. And we'll see if we run a play before the end of the quarter. Jaggers has trips to the right, 2 to the left, empty backfield. Jaggers throws, it's complete to Hollowell at the 45, and he's going to be thrown for another loss. The play took a lot of time to develop and went nowhere. And they'll spot that one at the 47. Another, well, let's call it the 48, another loss of 1 on the play. And And that's the end of the first quarter. So after one quarter of play, it's Caldwell County 6, Crittenden County 3. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a minute. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
The law office of Jeff Russo. Are you buying or selling real estate? Are you planning on refinancing your existing home loan? If so, you should be aware that you have your choice in which attorney provides the legal services associated with such transactions. Our law office has over 50 years of experience in real estate law. We pride ourselves on being cost-effective and having a quick turnaround time. If you're in need of such services, call us today at 365-2763 or find us on the web at www.jeffrussolaw.com. We are located in downtown Princeton on the east side of the courthouse.
This is an advertisement.
At Morgan's Funeral Home, we want you to know the benefits of prearranged funeral services. The benefits of prearranged funeral planning can best be explained by the people that know the most about final expenses. At Morgan's Funeral Home, we have years of experience helping people just like you make plans for their final arrangements. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years.
And back to play here at Caldwell County. Bob, they made a pretty quick jump between quarters there as they started that play. Caldwell County ran the play. It was a complete pass to Hollowell, not enough for a first down, so Caldwell County will have fourth down and about 8. Trip Branch in the punt. Second quarter being brought to you tonight. And Bob, I lost it. This is new to us. Second quarter is brought to you by our friends at Cozy Living. And we appreciate our friends there being a sponsor on WPKY's broadcast of Tiger football. Nice punt by Branch. It's going to be down at the 21-yard line as the Rockets will come out and take over 1st and 10 from their own 21.
26-yard punt that time by Trip Branch, and just really a little pooch kick down the far sideline, and Crittenden County taking possession. Their fourth drive of the evening.
Caldwell County came out really able to move the ball in that first quarter, in that first possession. Wheel starting to spin just a little bit here towards, the rest of that quarter. We'll see how they can handle the second quarter. Right now it's Crittenden County with Boone in the backfield with Nesbitt. They'll put one receiver in motion. Boone looks, quick pass over, dump pass over to Nesbitt. He's across the 25. And near the 30-yard line, out of bounds, far sideline. Baron Wells and Gabe East in on the tackle for Caldwell County. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Second down for Crittenden County as they'll put 3 receivers to the right of Boone. He's going to move Nesbitt to his left shoulder, single receiver to the far sideline. They take it, hand it off to Nesbitt up the middle, bounces it out and across the 30-yard line. Good defense by the Tigers on that play as they stop that one. Crittenden County going towards the cab building end here in the second quarter. Caldwell County will be going towards the highway end. Third and short for the Rockets. Handoff it's kept, and Boone will easily have the first down. I thought it was going to Nesbitt, as did about 4 Tigers, because he's coming out from under a pile. Boone keeps it, gets it up to the 38-yard line, and it'll be a first down, Crittenden County.
He's a load to bring down, 220 pounds, and just a very strong kid.
Boone's going to check his play band on his wrist. 2 receivers each way. Handoff goes to number 5 for Crittenden County. He's got some room up across midfield. Finally brought down in Caldwell territory at the 48-yard line. East makes a stop, but a big run by number 5. And that's Xander Tabor, sophomore for the Rockets. Again, as Tabor hits the line, this time not as much, still churning. and pulling. Good hard run, though. He made a lot out of nothing, Bob, as he gets that ball across the 45 to about the 44.
A good hard-nosed 4-yard run by that young man.
An area score brought to you by Brad Harrelson and Compass Wealth Management. You can contact Brad for all of your financial and retirement planning needs. It's Murray leading Fort Campbell 14-0 in the first quarter.
2nd and 6 for the Rockets here at the Tiger 44-yard line.
Boone takes a snap. 3 receivers to his right. He looks in and out of the hands of number 10. Good coverage by the Tigers by Dylan Cavanaugh. They were looking for Ethan Dossett, a 5'11", 180-pound senior. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for Crittenden County from the Caldwell County 44-yard line. 8:54 to go in the second quarter. 6-3 Caldwell County. Boone goes back, looks deep down the far sideline. It's going to be just out of the fingertips of his intended receiver. He was trying to hit Dossett again on the play. Dossett was at about the 10. The ball made it to the 9. So that'll bring up 4th down and 5 for Crittenden County.
So far, Boone tonight's run the ball well. He's 4 out of 9 with 1 interception through the air.
He didn't miss that one by much, Bob.
You're right. The receiver was at the 10. The ball was at the 9.
Gabe East back for Caldwell County. And it's going to be a pass complete at the 30. He's across the 20 and trying to be pulled down. He's going to run that ball all the way inside the 10. That one goes to number 12. Here it is. Number 12 is Tyler Boone. Kind of a reminiscent of a Tim Tebow little jump pass. Instead of the punt from Boone, it's complete over the middle and a big 1st down for Crittenden County. As they have it 1st and goal from the 9. Hand off to number 5 for Crittenden County. He's pulled down at the 5 by Caleb Burton. Big dose of number 5, Xander Tabor for Crittenden County right now. Ball at the 5, 2nd and goal. Crittenden County with the lob. Boone, little push off. It's complete. Touchdown, Crittenden County.
Yeah.
Little timing route to the corner. Looked like a little push by Crittenden County. Not called. They make the reception. And the Rockets back in front. 9-6. Pending the extra point attempt. Bob, we had some trouble with fake punts in the Graves County game, I think it was.
That was a well-disguised play, and the receiver wide open. And with the quarterback throwing, he had just a lob pass out there, and he was able to grab it.
Extra point down, up, plenty of distance, and it's good. So with 7:59 to go in the first half, it's Crittenden County 10, Caldwell County 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on WPKY Princeton.
Agency in Princeton, Kentucky. Are you wanting the best options that meet your needs? If so, call our friendly and professional agents who are just a phone call away at 365-5541 or visit our website, Woodall, at woodallagency.com. We will give you a free quote for your home, auto, or even your business. We will get back with you on the best options that meet your needs. Our office is located at 110 West Washington Street. Call Woodall, y'all.
Back to Tiger Stadium as Caldwell County gets set to take possession after Crittenden County puts 6 points on the board. Actually 7 points on the board, counting the extra point. 10-6 now, Crittenden County. Area score brought to you by Brad Harrelson of Encompass Wealth Management. I'm not sure if this is at Mayfield or at McCracken, but Mayfield leads McCracken County now 17-0 early in that ball game. Caldwell County set to receive, and Bob, it's been a dogfight early on. Caldwell County took that first possession, drove it down the field, and put the touchdown in, but after that, they've had quite a bit of trouble from the Rockets defense.
It's a tough Crittenden County rebounding well with that touchdown pass play on fourth down, able to make something out of nothing.
Kick received at the 13-yard line by Caldwell County. Tigers trying to reverse field, now in trouble. That's number 11, running all the way back inside his 10, tries to get around, stumbles, and he's going to be tackled back at the 8-yard line.
And Trace Olden on the return.
Trace, one of the fastest players on the Tigers, but the coverage by Crittenden County swarming. And Trace, they're going to mark it at the 9, Bob, but not a good decision by Olden. Instead of just turning his head up and taking it up and taking as much as he could get, tried to make a lot out of it, could not turn the corner. So the Tigers in a bit of a hole, 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line, and trailing this one 10-6. Jaggers passes over to Newsom, complete at the 8. Newsom turns upfield. Nice hard run by Travis Newsom. And he'll take it to about the 14. Pick up a 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. Bob, that's the guy if you need a good hard run. It's going to be Travis Newsom.
If you can get the ball to him and let him catch it, he's going to get yards after the catch.
Crittenden County shows blitz on the end. They back out of it. 3 receivers to the right. Little confusion by the Tigers. Hollowell started to go to the right of Jaggers. Now he does. Jaggers takes it. Handoff goes to Hollowell. Has a hole. He's across the 20. He's got some open field across the 30. One person to beat. He's at the 40, the 50, and out of bounds inside Crittenden County territory. They're going to spot him out, Bob, at the 42-yard line of Crittenden County. Big run.
44-yard run by De'Eric. Got through that hole, and he had daylight.
Little Caesars first down all the way out to the Rocket 42-yard line. Biggest play of the night for the Tigers, De'Eric Hollowell. 4 receivers bunched to the left. They're going to put Jameer Riley in motion back towards Jaggers. Joby takes it, handoff to Jameer. Finds a hole on the far side, lowers his head, and gets to about the 40. Pickup of 2 on the play. Second down and 8 for the Tigers. They're going to put Easton Parker to the far side. Riley and Newsom to the left. Jaggers is going to roll left. Looks down the field, throws. It's in and out of the hands of Newsom at the 35, incomplete. Clock stops with 6:17 to go in the first half.
Joby now 9 out of 12. And the one good thing so far, no interceptions. That ball was in Travis's hand. That was a drop. Travis usually makes those, sucks those balls in.
Yeah, he's going to catch 9 out of 10 of those easy. Now Van Hoosier in at receiver for Caldwell County. He'll be split to the right. Jaggers roll right, turns back, complete to Newsom on the curl route, and he's going to be brought down at the 41-yard line. So a loss of 1 on the play will make it 4th down and 9 for Caldwell County. As Branch will come out and punt it away for the Tigers. Branch takes the snap, puts the punt up, angles it towards the side. It's received, fair catch at the 10-yard line by Crittenden County. Ethan Dawson on the reception of the punt. So Crittenden County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line with 5:35 to go in the half. Bob, we had high hopes after that first drive, but it's kind of stalled on the Tigers here as we're better than midway through the second quarter now.
And then we waste that 44-yard run that time by D'Eric.
Boone drops back to pass. He has some pressure. Screen pass is complete at the 10. Crittenden County up across the 20, still on his feet. Across the 30, still running. Jameer Riley comes up, takes him down from the back, but not until after Crittenden County gets it out near midfield. Flag on the play after the tackle. Jameer Riley had to cover some ground because Crittenden County was able to keep running and then bouncing off of tackles. Well, I think they have it spotted at the 47. We'll see where the penalty takes it and whose it's against. Another one of those flags that came up after the tackle was made, so you kind of figuring it's going to be a personal foul penalty. We'll see what the white hat says. It is personal foul penalties both ways.
So they're going to wipe out that play.
So a lot of emotion in this game. We talked about that before the game. Crittenden County has packed that sideline over there. They think that this is their year that they can take Caldwell County, and Caldwell County trying to come out of a little offensive funk. Ball's going to go back to the 10-yard line.
Well, I thought it was offsetting penalties.
Yeah, I think that's what
they're back. Yeah, right. They're back to the 10. First and 10 it should be.
Crittenden County arguing the call on the far sideline to no avail.
Yeah,
it was offsetting personal foul penalties after the play.
They just wiped out a 37-yard pass completion.
So Boone set up in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle, not much there. They may pick up 2, maybe 3 on the play. Nesbitt on the carry for Crittenden County. Gain of 4 on the play, actually, Bob. Good spot for Crittenden County. 2nd and 6 for the Rockets as they'll split 2 receivers to the right and left. Handoff again up the middle. Crittenden County moving the line on Caldwell County fairly effectively so far. That gain up for a gain of 4 more up to the 17. Third and 2 for the Rockets. Burden on the last tackle for Caldwell County. Handoff again. We'll see if the pile moves. And it looks like they're going to move it near the 20. That'll be enough for a first down if it is marked there. No signal right now. Nose of the ball on the 20. And they're calling for the clock to stop. Official timeout. I think they're going to measure this one, Bob, but I think they have it.
Well, the ball looks like it's just
sitting right on the 20-yard line.
I think the ball has to be midway of the 20. It looks like it's just the nose back of, I think it's short by 3 inches.
And very good eyesight, Bob. 3 inches on the call. And it'll bring up 4th down and the nose of the football for Crittenden County. We'll see if they're daring enough to take a chance on it right here. They're at their own 20. Tiger defense could help itself a lot here. Make a stand, get that ball back for the offense deep. It's going to be a keeper by Boone. I don't think he got it, Bob. I think he's downed.
He's behind the line, even maybe lost 3 inches.
Great stand by that Caldwell County defense. They put everybody in their brother, and it's a turnover on downs by Crittenden County. And Caldwell County will take over in great field position. Crittenden County tried to let Boone keep it and pick up the 3-inch run. He couldn't do it. Big play by the Tigers with 3:56 to go in the first half. and a big opportunity here for Jaggers and company. Riley and Newsom as Riley goes in motion far side. Now 3 receivers to the far side. Pitch goes to Hollowell. It's fumbled. And Crittenden County comes up with the recovery. It was a pitch out to De'Eric Hollowell. He was not able to handle the pitch, got away from him off his fingertips. Ball hit the ground, recovered by Crittenden County at the 24-yard line. So, Bob, opportunity for Caldwell County crashes in quickly.
That's our first turnover tonight, but it's costly.
And the Rockets will come back out 1st and 10 from their own 24 with 3:48 to go in the half. Little pitch pass to number 10. I think that's Dawson. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That play didn't fool anybody as Dawson went in motion, got the quick pitch from Boone. It'll put him back to the 22. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for Crittenden County.
Clock continues to move here in the first half. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining.
Little delay by the officials getting the ball set. Now we're ready for action. Boone in the backfield with Nesbitt. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to the left on the short field. Coverage near side by Barron Wells. Boone drops back. It's going to be trying to go against Wells. Incomplete. Underthrown. Nice coverage by Wells and also East. In fact, Wells and East collided on the player. I think if one of them had been turned around, maybe an interception possibility as the ball well underthrown by Hunter Boone.
It looked like Gabe East really had a beat on that ball, and Barron had recovered to the point where he had a beat on it, but we knock it out of each other's arms.
3rd and 12 now for the Rockets. 2:53. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Trip set to the far side for Crittenden County. Handoff comes up the middle. Caldwell County saw that one coming. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play, just down to about the 26.
A 4-yard run that time. That will bring up 4th and 8. And
4th down, and Boone will drop back in punt formation. And Bob, it's deep enough in their own territory. You don't look for anything funny with this one, but you never
I think
know.
he woke us up on that last one. So all hands play assignment football here.
Caldwell County has East back. 4th and 8 for the Rockets. Boone rolls, now punts, end over end punt. It's going to take a bounce, touched by East, picks it up, took a chance with that one. He's going to be downed at his own 39-yard line. So Caldwell County will take over. Let's see where they spot this ball, Bob. I had him at the 39. Let's see if they back him up just a little bit.
Backing him up to maybe the 38 or...
We'll call it the 38 officially on the scoreboard, so we'll give them that. But East took a little bit of a chance. That was an end-over-end low-line drive kick. East had a little trouble finding the handle, and Crittenden County with the good coverage. 3 receivers set in a pack to the right. Quick pitch out to Newsom. It's complete at the 40. Newsom pushes the pile, and ball on the ground. We'll see if he's marked down, and the referee's going to call him down as the ball did pop out, but the referee giving the signal down. It'll be a completion up to the 47-yard
Looks like a 47,
line.
A 9-yard pass to Travis.
And a flag on the play. We'll see what this one is. A little bit of complaining after the play. We'll see if that had anything to do with it. They're going to mark it off against Caldwell County. So, no, it was flags on the far side. It's going to be a hold against Caldwell County. Flag thrown near the 40-yard line. It's going to be at the 29-yard line now for the Tigers with a minute 39 to go in the first half, and the Tigers trailing this one 10-6. Bob, one of the better crowds for both sides that we've seen here at Tiger Stadium in some time.
Huge crowd.
Jaggers takes a snap, drops back, gets flush. He's going to roll to his right, has a little room, looks up the field, throws, and I think it's intercepted by Crittenden County. Intercepted at the Tiger 42-yard line. Xander Tabor, we've seen a lot of number 5 here in the second quarter. He comes up big with the interception. Couple of turnovers here in the second quarter, really stifling Caldwell County.
Their ball now marked at the Tiger 44-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Rockets with very good field position and a minute 28 to work with here as we near the end of the first half. Boone has 3 receivers to his right. He looks to the right now, looks down the field, wants to go for it all down the far sideline into double coverage. Incomplete. Good coverage on the far sideline. 2 Tigers over there for that one. Intended for Dawson on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Rockets. Nice coverage by Caldwell County. But Bob Boone had some good protection on that pass, too. He was able to stand back there and really look the field over.
So far, they've not gotten to us for a sack. We've not gotten to them for a sack. And
Boone drops back. Now he's got some pressure, has the flush, comes up the middle, throws, incomplete. Boone had a lot of pressure on that one. Number 63, the main one, coming in for the Tigers, and that is Devin Kilgore. First time we've called Devin's name tonight, but good pressure as Kilgore put the hit on in the back as Boone released the ball. So 3rd down and 10 for the Rockets, 1:13 to go here in the first half. Wells and Jameer Riley going to switch coverages as Wells goes to the far side. Jameer comes to the near side. He'll cover Peyton Riley. Caldwell needs to stand right here. Snap is back over the head of Boone. He goes down, and knee hits the ground. He'll be back in Crittenden County territory. It'll be 4th down and long now for the Rockets.
47-yard line.
And let's see where they'll spot that 47-yard line, I think they said. And timeout called by, is it timeout called by Crittenden County?
No, I think he got its signals. Caldwell County, Crittenden doesn't want to stop the clock.
Right, that's what I was wondering, but he signaled
so,
towards Crittenden.
I would say that's a Caldwell County call timeout.
And Bobby, you have the sheet. I think that's one that we're going to start doing now. Let's see, a timeout here tonight. It is a Caldwell County timeout. That's brought to you by Russo Law. Russo Law is located downtown Princeton, ready to serve all of your legal needs. So anything legal you need to do, call Jeff Russo, and he'll take care of business for you. Caldwell County is going to come back out on the field, 4th and 18 for the Rockets. The Tigers should get the ball back in decent field position. Gabe East going back for the Tigers. With 2 turnovers in the corner, especially the one down when we had the ball at the Rocket 20-yard line, have really hurt the Tigers here in the second quarter. Boone with the quick pooch kick. It's going to hit and take a big rocket bounce, fielded at the 10-yard line by East. He wants to come near side. He's got a few blockers. He's across the 20, up across the 30, 40, and it's Boone with the hit at the 50, still on his feet and brought down in Rocket territory. Nice return by Gabe East as he'll be marked down at the Rocket 43-yard line.
Ball fielded about our 10 and returned back to the Rocket 40.
43, I think 43, is where they'll spot that.
So 47-yard punt return by Gabe East.
So East puts us in good field position, just under a minute to go here in the half. So still some time for Caldwell County. East had some great blocking on that one, Bob. Coach Barnes has talked a little bit the last 3 weeks about some of the blocking efforts of the team. Very good blocks set up on that punt return.
A really nice wall to this side.
We'll send Oliver Parker and Van Hoosier to the far side. 2 receivers to the left. Snap is low. Jaggers picks it up. Looks at Hollowell. I don't think they're going to give him that one. He did catch it, but out of bounds. So incomplete. Clock stops with 49 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, it's all of the stats from the first half, along with the Hall of Fame induction ceremonies here at Tiger Stadium. 3 receivers to the right for Jaggers. He's going to roll to the right, looks down the field, being chased from the backside, throws, and threw that one out of bounds. Incomplete with 41 seconds left on the clock. But, Bob, that's a play that at least Joby did throw it out of bounds, didn't take a big chance, and turned the ball over.
And all it takes, Dennis, is just one play, and we now have the ability to run that. Good decision on his part to throw that ball out of bounds. 3rd and 10,
Tigers, 2 receivers each way. Hollowell at Jaggers' right shoulder. Now Joby wants to switch the play up.
Crittenden looks like they're only rushing 3 men.
Snap is back to Jaggers. He's got some time. Rolls out at the 50. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage. So the clock will stop with 32 seconds left in the half. Caldwell County faces 4th and 10. That incompletion pretty much on the coverage. Crittenden County did a great job. Jaggers could find nobody open, tried to make a throw after rolling out to the left. But nothing there for the Tigers, as Branch will come out for another punt. He'll hit this one at about his 50. Ball in the air, goes to the far sideline. Takes a Caldwell County bounce. Let's see if they can stop it inside. And it goes into the end zone for a touchback. Caldwell County had a player back that tried to keep it out. Made a good effort. But that one will roll into the end zone, and Crittenden County will come out 1st and 10 with 22 seconds left here in the first half, leading this one over the Tigers 10-6. Bob, the stats appear to be lopsided for Crittenden County that you'll have at the half. Caldwell County kind of sputtering after that initial drive tonight.
I'm sure Crittenden County has outgained us, Dennis, and we will know that at halftime here shortly.
Crittenden County is content with this lead. They'll go into victory formation, take a knee, and see if Caldwell County will call the timeout to make them run the play. And they do not. So that'll take us up to halftime. Caldwell County looked good on the first drive. After that, it's been just about all Crittenden County, as the Rockets will take a 10-6 lead into halftime. We'll be back for the halftime show coming up, brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza. We'll take a break and be back with that. First half stats coming your way, along with Hall of Fame induction ceremonies and a performance by the Band of Pride. So a loaded halftime coming your way. Stay tuned. We'll be back. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
Because you live in interiors and boutiques. Hi, this is Pam Haverlock, and solid September means sales. This September, take a 15% off your purchase of everything that starts with an S. Serving trays, sofas, soap dishes, signs, sectionals, and more. It is a great time to come and see us at Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located at 235 Northfield Drive, right next to the Bellin Alley. Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Everything a home should be.
La Potosina in Princeton and Marion is the best place to experience delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with La Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's La Potosina with 2 locations to serve you in Princeton and Marion. La Potosina Mexican Restaurant.
At first glance, you may think we are only here to sell and service your vehicle, but did you know that Trice Used Incorporated also wants to buy your vehicle? You heard right. If you're currently trying to sell your vehicle, stop by for a fast and free appraisal. A clean title in hand will have you leaving with a check in just a matter of minutes. Still making payments on your vehicle? That's no problem either. We can guide you in that process also. Contact a salesperson today at 270-365-5522 or stop in Trice Used Incorporated today, 111 Highway 91 North in Princeton.
And we are back to Tiger Stadium. We're at halftime. It's Hall of Fame induction ceremony going on here at the half. This is the Little Caesars halftime report. Little Caesars of Princeton features 5 meat pizza for only $9, and online ordering is now available. The first inductee tonight for Caldwell County is William Freilich. Freilich was a starting end on the Caldwell County 1963 state championship team. He was a member of the Caldwell County High class of 65, and the report on that is what Bob and I talked about in the pregame show. William played every minute of every game for his entire high school football career, both offensively and defensively. He was also a player on Caldwell's 64 Second Region basketball championship team that played in the state tournament. Second member of the class of 18 in the Football Hall of Fame is Dan Hughes. Dan Hughes was a team captain on Caldwell's 1980 football team, starting as an offensive lineman and defensive end under legendary head coach Al Giordano. Hughes and his family have been longtime supporters of Caldwell County football and Caldwell County High School athletics. Next inductee is Chris Cochran. Cochran was a two-way starter on the line for Caldwell County in the late 80s and was among the Tigers' leading tacklers for 4 straight seasons. As a senior in 1989, Caldwell went 7-4, and Cochran was the leading tackler with 96 tackles and 4.5 sacks. He also had 74 tackles his junior year. So congratulations to Chris Cochran. He got a good start on his career at Caldwell County as a freshman. Cochran made 59 tackles and was 8th on the team that season as a freshman. Next inductee into the Hall of Fame class of 18 is Garrick Sigler. Sigler is a former Tiger standout at quarterback and running back. As a senior in 1990, Sigler was second on the team in rushing with 748 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also caught 7 passes for 134 yards and a touchdown that season as the Tigers went 9-2. He was a 3-year starter for the Tigers, playing quarterback his sophomore season, then moved to a starter on defense and was the team punter. He was also a standout for Caldwell County in basketball and baseball. That's Garrick Sigler. Next inductee tonight is Mark Hooks, who was on the Gator and DT show this morning here on WPKY. Mark Hooks was an all-state offensive lineman for Caldwell County's 1991 football team that went 9-2. A two-way starter, Hooks was also second on the team in tackles that season with 108 stops and 22 solo tackles. He was second on the team in tackles during the 1990 season, where the Tigers also went 9-2, and he had 76 tackles that season with 21 solo tackles and 3 fumble recoveries. Next up for the Tigers class of 18 is Jason Fawn. Jason was a senior starting fullback and middle linebacker on Caldwell's 98 state championship team, and they will recognize that team next week in a game here at Tiger Stadium against Henderson County. He was Caldwell's leading tackler that season with 134 tackles, also had 4 fumble recoveries and 3 interceptions. When his high school career ended, Fawn was Caldwell County's all-time leading tackler with 333 tackles. 20 years later, he still ranks 5th on that Tiger list. As a junior in 97, Fawn recorded a team-high 112 tackles, and as a sophomore was 4th on the squad with 76. And last but not least, in the Hall of Fame class tonight is Carl Copeland. Carl set a Caldwell County single-season record for tackles in 2002 when he recorded 151 total tackles, with 33 of those including being solo and 14 for loss. That mark is still second on the Tigers' all-time single-season list, and Copeland ranks 9th on Caldwell's all-time tackles list right now with 312 career stops. Copeland was a two-way starter at linebacker and running back for the Tigers. As a senior, he ran for 614 yards and 7 touchdowns, and as a junior, Copeland was 4th on the team in tackles with 86. So that is our Caldwell County Football Hall of Fame class of 2018. Again, William Freilich, Dan Hughes, Chris Cochran, Garrick Sigler, Mark Hooks, Jason Fawn, and Carl Copeland. Just under 14 minutes to go in the halftime. This is the Little Caesars halftime report. Bob is totaling the stats up. And Bob, do you need a quick break? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's take a break, and then we'll be ready when I get back.
Let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with the first half stats. You're listening to Tiger Football on WPKY.
Diagnosis for a variety of sleep problems, including sleep apnea. 1 in every 5 Americans have significant sleep difficulties, which, when diagnosed properly, can be successfully treated. A few symptoms of sleep disorders include fatigue, morning headaches, impotence, frequent urination, irritability, memory loss, high blood pressure, and loud snoring. If you have some of these symptoms, we may be able to help you identify and treat them before they cause more serious health conditions. Caldwell Medical Center offers studies in lab and in your home depending on your insurance company's requirements. Call 270-365-0300 for more information.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. We're at halftime where Caldwell County trails Crittenden County 10-6. This is the Little Caesars halftime report. Little Caesars of Princeton offers a mobile app that you can download, and it includes Apple Pay for Apple users, a store locator that automatically detects the closest store to you and allows a search, and a custom pizza builder. That's an interactive drag and drop experience where users can make their pizza by choosing from any crust, then dragging and dropping their choice of toppings on the pizza. Toppings can be placed on the entire pizza or half. That's the special Little Caesars app available for your phone. And Bob, we'll let you get with the stats as Caldwell County's Band of Pride takes the field for their performance.
And looking at the stats here at halftime, Dennis, first going over the scoring in the first half. In the first quarter, Crittenden County gets on the scoreboard first on a 17-yard field goal. That comes at the 8-minute, 30-second mark of the first quarter. At that point, they lead 3-0. Caldwell County comes back also in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Jameer Riley on a 7-yard pass from Joby Jaggers, a PAT, no good. And Caldwell County leading at that point 6-3. The only scoring in the second quarter belongs to Crittenden County, and that resulted when Crittenden County picked up a first down from punt formation to keep a drive alive. And at the end of that drive, Preston Turley on a 5-yard pass from Hunter Boone. The PAT was good. That coming with 7 minutes, 59 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Crittenden County at that time takes a 10-6 lead, and that's where we are here at halftime. And it's sort of a game of frustrations for both sides. Crittenden County in the first half on the ground, they pick up 81 yards on 24 carries. They pick up 98 yards through the air, big part of that coming on that one play out of fourth down. Hunter Boone is 7 out of 15 with 1 interception. He also has 1 touchdown. And Crittenden County with a total offense in the first half of 179 yards. Caldwell County not that far behind in the rushing department. Caldwell County with only 7 rushes in the first half, 78 yards, an average of 10 yards per carry. The big one on that 44-yard run by De'Eric Caldwell, which ended up we're not getting any points from. In the air, Joby is 11 of 18 with 1 interception. Travis Newsom with 5 grabs tonight, totaling 40 yards. Gabe East with 2 catches for 30 yards. Jameer Riley with 1 catch for 7 yards, and that play resulting in a touchdown where we sealed the end on that side. Swing pass to Jameer, and all he had to do was catch it and walk in. And De'Eric Hollowell, 3 catches for 9 yards. Total through the air for Caldwell County, 11 of 18, 1 interception. is 86 yards through the air. Total offense for Caldwell County, 78 on the ground, 86 in the air, 164 yards versus the 179 yards that Crittenden County picked up. So it was back and forth. One team would have it for maybe a first down, 2 first downs, and then have to punt. And I've got Trent Branch so far tonight with 4 punts, and I'm sure Crittenden County as well has had 4 punts. We don't keep up with their stats, but one time out of punt formation, they threw the ball, picked up the first down, which later on resulted at the end of that march in a touchdown for the Rockets. The Rockets playing inspired ball here. Again, at halftime, they're leading over the Caldwell County Tigers 10-6. Dennis, I think coming up in the third quarter, Caldwell County, having deferred in the first half, will get the ball to start the third quarter. So maybe we can iron out Crittenden County a lot of times tonight, only rushing 3 men, but yet we're having a hard time getting receivers open when they're dropping 8 back in coverage. So just a little game still of cat and mouse here. Caldwell County turning it over twice with a fumble and a pass interception. Crittenden County turning it over once with a pass interception. So they lead the turnover battle here at halftime.
And Bob, that one turnover Caldwell County had when they stopped Crittenden County on a 4th down and inches at the Crittenden County 20-yard line, took the ball over. The very next play, it was turnover Caldwell County. And that's kind of epitomized the first 3 games of the season, as well as a lot of this half for the Tigers, just not able to muster anything offensively, and bad breaks coming up. We've had a few penalties. First quarter was fine. First quarter started out great for the Tigers. They moved the ball well, moved it quickly. Penalties were non-existent. And then it's like we've fallen back into some bad habits that we've started to pick up the first 3 games with the turnovers and the penalties.
One thing that we haven't, those that at the end of that holding Crittenden County on 4th down, we weren't yet in the red zone, but we wasted a golden opportunity at that particular time of the game to do something with scoring or getting down close anyway. Who knows what would have been the end result of that drive, but when you fumble on 1st down, you don't recover it, you'll never know what would have turned out.
Right. About 7 minutes to go in this half, a little extended half, as we had the Hall of Fame induction ceremonies, plus a performance by the Caldwell County Band of Pride. And Bob, I've enjoyed this performance that they did last week. They put a lot of effort into this. And if you come out to a Tiger game, go ahead and stay and watch the halftime instead of going for drinks or anything else, because these kids are doing a great job. They've added a complete drum set down on the sideline. Saw a guitar player a little bit earlier, so a lot of talented kids in this band making up this performance, and we wish them well as they start to near marching season.
And we have to be proud of our band. It looks to be probably about 40, 45 strong, 50 strong. A great deal of pride goes into what they're doing out here on the field, and we enjoy listening to them and watching them perform.
This is the Little Caesars halftime report, brought to you by Little Caesars of Princeton, where you can get a 5-meat pizza for only $9. Online ordering is available, and that sounds pretty good right now. It took a while to play that second quarter, so a 5-meat pizza, if anybody has an extra one, feel free to bring it up to the booth here, and we will take care of business on that one. 5:45 to go before we kick this one off. Crittenden County leads this one 10-6. Bob, we talked about in the pregame a little bit. You look across the field, and that's as many people as I think I've ever seen for a visiting team that is here tonight from Crittenden County. They thought that this might be their year. They're pumped up. They had some momentum after 2 big early season wins. And right now, this crowd from the far side has played a big role for Crittenden County leading this one 10-6.
You have to know that Crittenden County comes in here fired up, and they've played that way, holding a 10-6 lead here at halftime, and this is even bigger than any playoff game I think we've ever had down here.
I think you're right.
Even Mayfield included, who always brings a lot of people with them. But that track is completely full on the other side. The stands completely full. We have a huge crowd on this side, so the money part of tonight and the rain, thank goodness for the rain holding off so far. it's been a really nice evening. Wish we could say a little bit different on the score, but we still have a full half to go here. And also, Dennis, we've been told that we need to make the announcement. This is WPKY FM, Princeton, Kentucky, and we want to get that in. According to FCC rules, we have to do that. Thought I was going back to my banking days, talking about FDIC.
FDIC, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
don't get much farther back. You'll want to get on the chain gang.
Well, really. Running up and down the sidelines tonight is what those guys have been doing. It's gone from one end to the other end, back and forth, and we've even had a chance to break one kickoff return, one punt return. So we look forward to getting the kids back out here on the field and teeing it up and getting something going here in the second half. I do believe if we ever get on top of Crittenden, that'll play into our hands, if you will, from a pass rush standpoint, from pass coverage. Again, with good protection tonight, Hunter Boone is 7 out of 15, 1 interception. So he's not exactly lit up the scoreboard with his passing stats tonight. So halftime performance is still underway here with the Caldwell County Band. Just about to wrap it up. No teams yet on the field for either side. And just looking at this field, what rain we had today really made the grass, it was already green, but it couldn't help but get a little bit greener.
Oh, this has got to be one of the best playing surfaces that any team around here has. We always brag on the condition of the Caldwell County football field as well as the soccer field down at Butler Stadium. We're about 2.5 minutes away from kicking this one off, but I think they'll add some time to it. Bob, as poor as maybe the offense has played, and Crittenden County's stats not that great offensively, Boone's having a decent night, but the defenses are playing very well tonight. You've got to give them some credit. They're doing what it takes to stop the other squad, as only 16 points total here in the first half for both teams.
For sure, and when you look at the big plays for Caldwell here, just looking, one big play was a 44-yard run by DeEric, a 14-yard pass to Jameer Riley, and a 23-yard pass to Travis Newsom. Those and a 23-yard completion to Gabe E. So basically 4 big plays for Caldwell County. And looking at the Crittenden chart here, Crittenden with a 36-yard pass. And really no run over 14 yards. They had that big pass play on fourth down.
Yeah, the fake punt situation, which you've always got to watch for with when the quarterback is your punter. That's always in play.
And I've just noticed a change here on that big long pass play that they connected on that was brought back. I had that added into my total, so I'll refigure their total yards here. They'll fall under Caldwell County.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we've got about a minute left on the clock. They should add some on, but we'll see. We'll take a quick 30-second break and be back. This has been the Little Caesars Halftime Report. Little Caesars in Princeton, where you can get a 5-meat pizza for only $9. So stop by and visit the folks at Little Caesars in Princeton. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on WPKY.
Something that can remain the same is reliability. And here at McGregor Group Heating and Air, reliability and honesty are a few of our top priorities. So if you're looking for heating and air service, give us a call at 270-896-5044 or come visit us at 960 Varmint Trace Road here in Princeton. We're the company that you can take home.
And we are back to Tiger Stadium. Crittenden County and Caldwell County both back on the field.
Yeah, that change I just made here on my stats. Crittenden County with 81 yards rushing tonight, 71 yards through the air, total yardage of 152 yards. So the Tigers did outgain the Rockets in the first half. Caldwell County with 164 yards, Rockets with 152, and that's about the kind of game that we've seen. Nobody really taking command, taking charge. Caldwell County, as we mentioned, gets the ball to start the second half, and we can hope that whatever adjustments they made at halftime really come out and take effect here early in the second half.
Well, it's kind of like we talked about in pregame. This game had the potential to be close, as Crittenden County is bringing one of their better teams in some years over. Caldwell County fell behind last year, but still came away 60-something, 20-something in that game, best I remember, over in Marion. But tonight, Caldwell County, we were hoping for that offense to get on track tonight a little bit. It sputtered in their first 3 games, even with the good win at Graves County, a lot of that coming in a very good third quarter. But again, tonight, only 6 points on the board, missed extra point. That's kind of bitten Caldwell County at times also this year. So the Tigers are looking for things right now, and I don't think anybody wants it more than those players and those offensive coaches. I think they start to feel a little bit of pressure when it starts to get to this point that they're wanting to try to make things happen so bad, it just makes it seem like it's even harder to do.
You know, even though we fumbled after we held Crittenden County, I almost look for us to go to a ground game here on this drive and really try to get a guy into the secondary, and maybe that loosens up the pass defense a little bit for Crittenden County. Again, Joby's throwing the ball well, but he's had about 4 incompletions in a row here. At one time, he was 11 out of 14, finishes the half with 11 out of 18, 1 interception. So Crittenden County had him figured out late in the second quarter when they knew he was going to go to the air. So one of those situations where we might try a ground attack here to start the third quarter and pound a few, just block some people up front, see what we've got.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a bad idea. I don't think Crittenden County has seen anybody the caliber of Derek Hollowell so far this season. So I would be like you. I wouldn't be surprised to see a big dose of number 28 tonight instead of the normal number 4. Derek switching numbers tonight, but that would not be a bad thing, as we are just over a minute away from kicking this one off. And Bob, I want to get a plug in for our Saturday morning quarterback tomorrow morning. I get the opportunity to host, as you'll be flipping some great pancakes down at, I think it's Ogden.
Actually, I will be cooking sausage. I'll leave the pancakes to the other guys.
All right.
Yes, at Ogden, the Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast beginning at 7 o'clock, runs to 10. I'll be in there early doing my sausage thing, leaving there around 8, going home, showering, and then heading up to the Butler Auditorium for the Butler Caldwell County Alumni Reunion starts at 10, but we want our people to start arriving anywhere from 8:30 on so you can get registered. The program starts at 10. Hopefully it'll be over by 11 or thereabouts, and we'll dismiss, and the ones that have bought a meal ticket can go to the gymnasium and eat a meal catered by No's Barbecue. So I'll be up early in the morning, holding around late tomorrow afternoon, about 2:30, breaking down tables I have to return to people who have loaned them to us. I may be ready for a nap about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
So big things going on tomorrow, as it is Black Patch Saturday in Princeton. WPKY will have coverage. I think it's going on from 10 to 1, if I heard right from our new manager, Beth Mann. And we got to meet our new boss tonight here in the press box, and really impressed with her. A lot of excitement about what's going on. She's just bubbling over with the things that can happen with the transition to the station to the Ham Broadcasting Company. So, and we're looking forward to it too. A lot of improvements coming your way, and we're excited to be a part of it.
One thing, Dennis, we have to be alert. They did this last week against Trigg County as an onside kick to start the little pooch. And it is that one, straight up in the air, fielded by Caldwell County at our 39-yard line. I think that was Tate Van Hoosier. Fielded by, caught in the air with a fair catch. Tate making that catch. So Tate did a good job getting hold of that one and putting the knee down at the 39. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Knowing what he wanted to do, caught it first. And we'll see what the Tigers are up to here on their first possession here of the second half. Back up around you right there, Bob. There we go. And Jaggers is in the backfield. We are set to start this third quarter. Handoff goes to Hollowell, like you predicted, up across the 40 and down across the 45-yard line. Seven-yard run on that play by Derrick. Brings up 2nd and 3, cutting off his left tackle.
Third quarter brought to you by Cozy Living of Princeton. Jaggers, 2 receivers each way. He's going to put Hollowell in motion. Jaggers drops back, looks this way, complete to Newsom. Curl route's going to be tackled for a loss back near the 42-yard line. And Bob, it's a situation where I'm sure the coaches have been shaking their head most of this early season. Just as soon as Caldwell County catches the ball, Jaggers' percentages are good, but not a lot of yards after the catch so far this year. And that another situation as Newsom hit immediately. Jaggers with the play action. He's going to roll right, looks down the field, has some pressure, throws. Looks like it's complete far sideline, and it's Oliver Parker. And he catches it. That's a Little Caesars first down at the Rocket 49-yard line. So a good play by Jaggers.
Was that to Oliver Parker?
Oliver Parker. So a good job by Jaggers to buy some time. Had the roll right. Had some pressure coming up quickly behind him. Handoff goes to Hollowell. He's hit at the line. Maybe a pickup of 1 or 2.
They're going to mark him at the 40, let's say the 47.
47. Pickup of 2 on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Tigers in Crittenden County territory.
2 receivers to the left for Jaggers. Parker to the right. He's going to put both backs in motion out of the backfield. Now 4 receivers to the left. Jaggers empty backfield. Quick hit towards Parker. It's complete near the 40-yard line. Good job by Oliver. Makes the spin move and gets close to the first down. Pace much more like we're accustomed to out of Caldwell County's offense. It's going to be marked at the 39-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and short for the Tigers. Same formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Quick hit to Parker again. He's got enough for the first down and more. Lowers his head and gets up near the 30. And that is a Little Caesars first down for Caldwell County as they are on the march here to open the 3rd quarter.
2 8-yard pass plays in a row to Oliver.
And they'll spot this, Bob, at the 32-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield with Jaggers. Handoff goes to Jameer Riley. He finds a hole on the right side. Big gain for Jameer Riley as he goes across the 20 down near the 15. I think they're going to mark him down at about the 17-yard line.
Pick up 15 yards on that play.
Good hit by Jameer Riley. Nice hole on that far sideline. On that far part of the line, excuse me. 9:29 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Caldwell County trailing 10-6, but on the move. Snap is back to Jaggers. Hands off to Jameer Riley. This time he's going to try the left side. He's across the 10 down to about the 7-yard line.
11-yard run that time by Jameer, and Tigers eating up a lot of ground quickly here. Brings up 1st and goal.
First down, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 7 for the Tigers. Jaggers takes the snap. Hands off to Hollowell. Turns the corner on the left side. Stays on his feet inside the 5. And Bob, it's almost like you're psychic. Caldwell County coming out with a strong dose of run here. A couple of passes to Parker, but a lot of run plays. And this one gets in the 5 to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal, Caldwell County. Hollowell in the backfield with Jaggers. A 3-receiver set to the right. Newsom to the left. Jaggers drops back, looks to the end zone. He's got some time. Now lobs up. Complete touchdown. I think that's Travis Newsom. Travis Newsom on the touchdown reception. Great job by that Caldwell County line, Bob, to provide the protection as Jaggers had all day to look around.
I think there was some motivation probably handed out at halftime, too.
It reminds me a lot of the Graves County game where Caldwell County comes out, opens up some holes running-wise, good passes, and the Tigers back in front, 12-10. Schultz on for the extra point attempt. Snap is back and down. Kick is blocked. So the extra point attempt is incomplete. And with 8:35 to go in the third quarter, it's Caldwell County 12, Crittenden County 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on 103.3 The Tiger.
Offers a wide range of classes to help you reach your fitness and well-being goals, like yoga, gymnastics, sports training, team training, cardio, kickboxing, and weightlifting. They have family discounts, and your first class is free. So come work out in a family-friendly environment at Trilogy Performance Sports, located directly behind Cash Express in Princeton. Open 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., 7 days a week. Be better than you used to be at Trilogy Performance Sports Princeton. Telephone 270-601-1824.
And back to Tiger Stadium. Caldwell County retakes the lead here to start the third quarter. Tigers up 12-10. This kickoff will be brought to you by Lake Barkley CrossFit. You can never be too healthy, too strong, or in too good of health. Lake Barkley CrossFit has classes designed for anyone at any fitness level and are always free to come and try. Schultz will tee this one up at the 40. So a good start by Caldwell County. Came out with some energy. They opened up some holes for the run game. A couple of good hits to Oliver Parker.
Good tough running by Jameer.
And just over 3 minutes into the quarter, Caldwell County has regained the lead. Schultz comes up, puts the kick in play. It's going to be fielded by Crittenden County at their 4-yard line, up across the 10. Slips at the 15 and goes down. Good coverage by the Tigers. I think is that Travion Samuel? Travion Samuel, one of our favorite players on the coverage for Caldwell County. As the Rockets will come out and see what they can do to start this third quarter. We do have an area score update from Brad Harrelson at Encompass Wealth Management. Caldwell County volleyball falls to Christian Academy of Louisville, 25-15, 25-18. Lady Tigers are back at it against John Hardin early tomorrow morning in the Central Hardin Queens of the Court tournament. So it's Boone in the backfield. He sends 3 receivers to his left. One receiver split to the right, one back in the backfield. That's Nesbitt. Gives the ball to Nesbitt. Caldwell County is going to sew him up after a short gain. So the ball is going to be spotted. See where they put that down. We'll call it the 19-yard line. Clock running. And Crittenden County facing second down and about 7. Boone takes the high snap. He controls it, rolls to his left, looks down the field. He's got a man at the 30, complete. And Caldwell County will drive him out of bounds just across the 30-yard line. Crittenden had a receiver just settled in the middle of that zone, able to be open. Boone found him, and it's a first down gain for Crittenden County. Ball at the 31-yard line of the Rockets. Boone has 3 receivers to his right, along with Nesbitt to his right shoulder. Handoff goes to Nesbitt. He's hit by Caleb Burden. Short gain for the Rockets. Burden with a nice tackle on the initial hit.
Going to mark it at the 34, pickup of 2 yards.
Second down and 7 for Crittenden County. Three receivers set again to the right. Pitch goes to Nesbitt. He's going to try to find some room on the outside, turns it upfield, and gets near the 40-yard line. I think they'll mark him down at about the 38, Bob.
4-yard run that time. That looked, or we're going to call that a pass. That looked like a forward toss.
39-yard line. And third down and short now for the Rockets. We talked about, Bob, the huge crowd, not to short Caldwell County out because they have these stands packed also. Boone takes a snap out of the shotgun, keeps it himself, turns up over the 40, and it's going to be close. The side judge comes in and marks it at about the 42.
I believe he does have the first down.
And they are moving the chains. It is just enough for a first down, Crittenden County. 6:19 to go in the third quarter. Tigers leading this one 12-10. 2 missed extra points. Boone rolls, got some pressure. He's hit, goes down in the backfield. I think that's Russ Bashir had the initial hit, finished off with some help from Ben Holt. So that's going to take it back to the Rocket 37-yard line. Second down and long now for the Rockets. Good pressure by Caldwell County. Good coverage down the field by the Tigers also.
Excellent pass coverage that time. That's what we need to get after the quarterback, put the pressure on him. Here we come again.
Caldwell County comes with the blitz. A screen pass set up by Crittenden County. It's to Nesbitt, hit and brought down at the 45-yard line. Barron Wells on the tackle for the Tigers.
Nice open field tackle that time by Barron. He doesn't make that play, more yards.
Flag down on the field. Flags in the backfield. Bob Wells has impressed us since he filled in, I think, in game 2 for Oliver Parker, who was setting out that game. And the kid basically took the opportunity and played himself into that lineup.
He's a very valuable member right now of the defense and can give some of our guys on offense a breather because he's got great hands. And that's what happens when you put pressure on the offensive line, shooting R3 or defensive end, maybe a linebacker. Well, sorry about that. That's against us.
Yeah, penalty is roughing the passer against Caldwell County. And that's going to be almost enough for a first down. They're going to spot this one at the Tiger 48. And they are picking the chains up and moving them. So with 5:25 to go in the third, Crittenden County now on the move. First and 10 from the Tiger 48. Rockets get the play in from the sideline. Right now they have set up with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snap is up, handoff to the back. That's Nesbitt, flag in the backfield. Hopefully that's a hold on Crittenden County as the play goes up.
Now maybe I could go into my description of a hold.
And I think they will bring this one back. Nesbitt on the carry, but I think that was a hold in the signal in the backfield. Burden had the tackle. But they're going to mark that one back to the Rocket 40-yard line.
First and 22.
They've got to get to the Caldwell County 38 for a first. Trip set to the right as Caldwell County comes up defensively. Crittenden County using a lot of that play clock here in the second half.
About the play clock about to run out.
Clock down to 5 as Crittenden County comes to the line. They put a player in motion. 2 on the clock. He gets the snap off. Quick pitch over to Nesbitt. Stumbles, bounces off one tackler up across the 40. Powell pushes across to the 43-yard line. 2 flags on the play, and I'm beginning to wonder if these aren't going to be offsetting unsportsmanlike penalties. Turning into one of those games, Bob, where we're going to have to get some new flags before next week. And this one's going against Crittenden County. I was almost afraid they had gotten Dylan Cavanaugh with a
offset because he was being blocked well after the play, trying to get free of the blocker. The ball now marked.
So this one will go back to the Rocket 33-yard line. Crittenden County digging themselves a big hole here. Good defense so far this quarter by the Tigers as they have the lead now, 12-10.
And again, brings up 1st and 29 for the Rockets.
Mayfield and McCracken County are in a 30-minute lightning delay. Mayfield leads that game 38-7. And it's Boone. He looks one-on-one down the field, and they're going to call it incomplete. Good coverage by Barron Wells.
Excellent coverage that time by Barron Wells, where he had a legitimate shot at an interception.
Covered Peyton Riley on that one. Nice job by Barron Wells. It'll bring up 2nd down and very long for Crittenden County. Clock stops with 4:13 to go in the quarter. And the Tigers leading this one 12-10, trying to pull back to 500 on the season at 2-2. Boone is going to send trips to the right. Again, the play clock going under 10 seconds by the time they get their plays in just about every snap of the ball this time in this quarter. Goes to Boone. It's the option play. Pitches out. Far side. Well covered by the Tigers. He'll get up to about the 35-yard line. Not much more.
Option to the short side of the field. Ball marked at the...
We'll give him the 36-yard line on the carry. 3rd down and long. Caldwell County needs to hold here. They'll come out with pretty good field position. Boone in the backfield, and flags on the play. I think looks like the Rockets may have jumped on that one. So we'll see the call. It is
maybe motion.
Motion against Crittenden County. That'll back them up 5 more yards. Caldwell County is going to put Gabe East back in center field just to guard against anything long on this one.
3rd and 35 now for the Rockets.
Three receivers to the right for Boone. This one whistled dead also. And I think it's going to be a timeout called by Crittenden County. So timeout on the field with 3:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's Caldwell 12, Crittenden 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on WPKY.
Debit or credit card fraud? Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And we are back to Tiger Stadium. Timeout brought to you by Rousseau Law. Rousseau Law is located downtown Princeton, ready to serve all of your legal needs. Rockets back on the field after the timeout. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line. They've got to get to the Caldwell County 38 for a first. Snap is back to Boone. Handoff is going to go to Nesbitt. Bounces off a couple of tackles. Just gets it across the 35 to about the 37. But that'll bring a punt from Crittenden County. Caldwell County should have decent field position. Fourth down for the Rockets. If Caldwell County is going to put the East back, and they do. Well, it was probably too much yardage for Crittenden County to try anything crazy. They've accomplished this once tonight on a little jump pass from Boone. Boone with the rolling punt. It's going to be fielded and fumbled, picked up And ball on the ground. Looks like Crittenden County may have gotten it at the 40 of Caldwell County. He's tried to make the running catch on that one, got away from him, went to pick it back up. And the turnover, it looks like Crittenden County has it at the Caldwell County 40.
That turnover does hurt.
Bad break for the Tigers. It was a low punt, one of those where the ball just kind of looks like a reverse spiral where it's rolling with the ends of the football pointing to the sidelines. East had some room. Had he come up clean with that, he could have got it well across midfield anyway, but tough catch to make, comes out of his hands. And Crittenden County recovers at the Tiger 40-yard line with 2:37 to go in the third quarter. So a lot of hard work by that defense gone away in the blink of an eye as the Rockets back on the field. Pitch is going to go to Nesbitt. He turns it up across the left side. He's got some room across the 35 and down near the 30. That'll be close to another Rocket first down. Second down and 1, Crittenden County. 3 receivers set to the right for Boone. He's going to hand off to Nesbitt. Nesbitt lowers his head at the line of scrimmage, pushes the pile inside the 30. It'll be a first down, Crittenden County. I don't know if you would call this an area score. They are brought to you by Brad Harrelson of Encompass Wealth Management, but a big game in the Louisville area as Louisville Male leads Louisville Trinity 17-3. 3 receivers set for the Rockets. Snap back to Boone. He's going to roll right, looks down the field. It's complete at the 18. I think that's Dossett. And he gets it down to the 17-yard line. It's going to be close to another first down.
Should be enough.
Should be enough for another first down. You're right. That is a first down. 1st and 10, Crittenden County. 1:52 and counting in the third quarter. Now the trip set moves to the left. Single receiver to the right. Boone takes it. Pitch goes to Nesbitt. Finds a hole. Hits it. Brought down quickly. Russ Bashir recovered quickly for Caldwell County on a nice tackle. And Nesbitt will get down to about the 14-yard line of Caldwell County. Three receivers back to the right side on this possession. Hand off to Nesbitt, tackled in the backfield. That's Harrelson and Russ Bashir on the tackle for Caldwell County. That'll bring up third down for the Rockets.
Probably going to be, third and 7.
3rd and 7, Crittenden County. Boone's going to move Nesbitt to his left shoulder. 3 receivers to the right. It's Boone on the keeper. Follows the block of Nesbitt up inside the 10.
And you're going to bring up 4th and 3 for the Rockets.
4th and 3. Crittenden County brings out the field goal unit and a chance to take the lead after Caldwell County has missed both of their extra point attempts tonight. This will be spotted at the 16, 26-yard attempt. Plenty of distance, and it is good. So with 10 seconds to go in the third quarter, it's Crittenden County back out in front, 13-10, putting up points off the turnover. John, we'll keep this one here. After that field goal by Crittenden County, now it's a 1-point lead for the Rockets. And Bob, you got to kind of wonder, as close as this game is staying through, obviously through 3 quarters, that those extra points missed by Caldwell County may come back to haunt.
It's never good to give up almost a sure point, and that's generally what the extra points have turned out to be for us over the last few years. But still, had we made them, it may have forced Crittenden County into going for that one, and you never know. And
turnovers, we had the defense made a great stand, had Crittenden County at 4th and a country mile, but we could not handle the punt. Gave it to Crittenden County at our 40, and they're able to punch up a field goal on it, and they take the lead with that kick, 13-12 over the Tigers. So Parker Johnson to kick for Crittenden County. He has it teed up at the 40. Caldwell County, one player back deep. This one, a high kick, is going to be fielded by the up back at the 24-yard line. That's East. Bounces off a tackle, dances his way through across the 30 near the 35-yard line. Pretty nice dance steps by East to get it up to the 34, where Caldwell County will take over 1st and 10. And only 2 seconds left here in the third quarter. Caldwell County with 2 receivers on each side. Jaggers is going to drop back, has some time, looks over the middle. He's got Jameer Riley wide open at the 50, breaks a tackle, and he's going to go all the way. He's got a blocker in front of him. Touchdown, Tigers. Jameer Riley wide open at the 50. Good protection for Jaggers from that line for Caldwell County.
No flags on the field that I see. 66-yard pass play from Joby to Jameer Riley. Now we'll see whether we go for 2 or how we'll play this extra point as the third quarter has come to an end.
Yeah, they'll go ahead and do this before the third quarter break, I think, but Caldwell County will go for 2, you would think. No, they're bringing the offense back out now, but that 2 points would make it a 7-point lead.
And that's what we like to see, Dennis, these one-play drives.
Right.
That's
what
Caldwell
we've
County
been looking
football.
for all year,
Yes.
1, 2, 3 play drives.
And he was wide open, and 3 steps by the last guy, walks to the end zone.
He had Oliver Parker out in front for a block if needed. With Jameer's speed, he didn't. Caldwell County going for 2. Jaggers drops back, looks to the end zone. A lot of contact, but no good. Coach Bard's wanting a flag on the play, but I don't think he's going to get it. So 2-point conversion is no good after 3 quarters of play. It's Caldwell County 18, Crittenden County 13. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on WPKY.
30 seconds.
First at a national bank, equal housing lender, Federal Registry 40944, NMLS 100299.
We are back at Tiger Stadium. 12 minutes to go in this ball game. And Caldwell County on the big play. Jaggers to Jameer Riley have retaken the lead, 18-13. 2-point attempt was no good. Fourth quarter is going to be brought to you by our friends at Cozy Living in Princeton. Stop by Cozy Living for all of your furniture needs. That's the big play strike that we've come to know and love from Caldwell County over the years, Bob. And there's just been too few and far between so far this season. But that one couldn't have come at a better time as Caldwell County retakes the lead, 18-13.
That was Jameer's second TD of the night. Joby now 17 out of 24 with 1 interception.
And it's a squib kick fielded and downed by Crittenden County. It'll be rocket ball at their own 36-yard line. So a big series for the Caldwell County defense here, Bob. You've got the momentum. You've got the big play that you were looking for, your biggest lead of the night. Now it's up to the defense to see if they can hold Crittenden County. It's Boone out of the shotgun with Nesbitt. 3 receivers to his left, 1 all the way to the right far side. Rockets going towards the tennis court end of Tiger Stadium. Hand off to Nesbitt, up the middle, short gain. We'll see if he got anything on the play. Didn't look like much. Spotted right on the 36. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for Crittenden County. Same formation for the Rockets. Hand off again to Nesbitt up the middle. Lowers his head. And maybe a pickup of 1. That Tiger line getting tougher as the night goes along.
I'm going to give him up to the 37.
There's a Crittenden player still down. Now he's starting to get up. We'll call it 3rd down and 8. And still a Rocket player down now. He's able to get up. Walks off on his own, so that's always a good sign. Bob, area scores brought to you by Brad Harrelson of Compass Wealth Management. Contact Brad Harrelson within Compass Wealth Management for all of your financial and retirement planning needs. Paducah Tillman leads Graves County 27-7. Just under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter in that one.
And we'll go ahead and do our FCC notification. This is WPKY FM 103.3 here in Princeton, Kentucky.
Crittenden County to the line. 3rd down and 8. Big stand here for the Tigers. They bring the pressure. Screen pass. It's complete to 10. He's got plenty for a 1st down across midfield. Tripped up at the 45-yard line. Gabe East may have saved a touchdown there, Bob. It was Dawson on the screen pass. Big gain for Crittenden County. It's a 1st down all the way down to the Tiger 42-yard line.
22-yard pass completion that time by Hunter Boone.
Boone takes it, hands off to Nesbitt, lowers his head, gets up to about the 40. We'll see what the delay is on the spot. I didn't see a flag.
Well,
you did? And all I'll do is see the flag now right on the 35-yard line. Personal foul against Caldwell County, personal foul against Crittenden County. Those penalties will offset.
So we're going to bring up 2nd and...
Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. Got to go to about the, 31 for a 1st down.
Second and a long 8, short 9.
3 receivers set to Boone's Boone's left, excuse me. Handoff is fake to Nesbitt. Boone on the keeper. And he gets up to about the 34-yard line. Clock still running with 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Tigers leading this one 18-13.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Another big play for that Tiger defense if they can get Crittenden County off the field. Handoff goes to Nesbitt. He's going to be wrapped up by Harrelson. Not much of a gain there. Ben Holt also in on the tackle for Caldwell County. Gain up to the 33-yard line. Crittenden County, more of a power set. Boone under center. Handoff is over the left side. First time we'd seen Boone under center the entire game.
We'll mark it at the 32.
30, we'll call it the 32-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and short. And here's where it could come down. two right here. Let's see if we can hold Crittenden County and get them off the field. It's Boone under center again. He gets the push, and he doesn't get it, still churning. We'll see if that last little push got it for him, but I don't think it did.
So. He didn't gain anything on that one.
It's all about the all-important spot of the ball on this one. Boone stopped initially, kept turning, and slipped off the pile just a little bit. We'll see what the spot is. And it's Caldwell County football, turnover on downs. Big stand for that Tiger defense. That's twice that's happened tonight to Crittenden County. They've tried to sneak Boone under center. Caldwell County's line stands up tall on that one, and they come away with the football 1st and 10.
What we don't want now, Dennis, is a fumble like we had when we stopped them before.
Yeah, we've been our own worst enemy at times after these turnovers. It's Jaggers, complete far sideline. I think that's Newsom. He's going to be driven back, maybe for a loss. And flags come in as Newsom was driven into the bench area of Crittenden County. A lot of emotion going on the field tonight. Referees will talk about this one. Surely it's against Crittenden County.
I don't think we had anybody over there. Travis certainly didn't draw the penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct
Sportsmanlike against Caldwell County. There was a crowd, Bob. I'm not sure what happened in that crowd. He was pushed into the bench area after the reception.
They're going to mark
bad break for the Tigers, and the ball is going to be marked at the 18-yard line. All you can figure, Bob, it had to be some kind of talking going on that sideline after the hit. As Caldwell County has it now, it's going to put Jameer Riley in motion. Handoff goes to Hollowell. He tries that left side. Not much there. Short gain by Hollowell will bring up 3rd down and long for the Tigers.
Maybe.
Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. Let's make it actually more like the 22.
Yeah, 4-yard run that time.
Jaggers, 3 receivers to his right with Hollowell at his back. Jaggers looks down the field. He's got time, throws over the middle. This one's complete at the 50, 40, 30, 20. It's Jameer Riley again, stutter step, still on his feet. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Caldwell County. Great run after the catch. Jameer Riley, no flags on the field.
What a beautiful run after the catch.
He got down to about the 15 or 10, just broke the ankles of the Crittenden County defender trying to catch up with him.
Not wanting to go out of bounds, cutting it back to the center, still dodging players, and just breakaway speed there in the last 12 yards.
And finally, a little breathing room for Caldwell County, 24-13. That score coming with 8:20 left in the ball game.
77-yard touchdown reception.
Second time tonight, Jaggers and Jameer Riley hook up on big catches. One to close the 3rd quarter, one here just into the 4th. And Caldwell County has called a timeout. They're going to talk about this, see if they want to go for 2.
Jameer, my stats have him a 78-yard pass from Joby.
And Bob, those are some good throws, but the thing that made those plays happen, both at the end of the 3rd and then that score, Jaggers had a lot of time to look that field over to get down to that receiver to get that far down the field.
A lot of improvement in the second half here by our old line, and he had really 2 or 3 receivers open on that particular play.
Right.
But saw Jameer, picked it up and picked him out, and Jameer did the rest. Jameer's 3rd receiving touchdown of the evening.
So a big night for Jameer Riley and Joby Jaggers. Caldwell County is going to try to tack on 2. They lead by 11, trying to make it 13. Still a lot of time on the clock here in the 4th. But a little distance between the Tigers and the Rockets now. Jaggers takes it, fakes the pitch out, looks to the end zone. It's complete. 2-point conversion is good. We'll get the number of who that is on the reception. It's Russ Bashir with the catch in the end zone. So with 8:20 to go in the ballgame, Caldwell County now leads this one 26-13. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Football on WPKY.
For $5 menu full of fan favorites.
Really? What can I get for only $5?
You can mix and match a winning combination from a selection of your favorites, including the Big Mac, Filet-O-Fish, classic chicken sandwich, and a 10-piece chicken McNugget.
Oh man, you're making me hungry.
Well, then hurry into McDonald's before this incredible deal ends.
I already have my McDonald's app open and I'm ordering now.
Back to Tiger Stadium, Caldwell County with the big touchdown. Jaggers to Riley, 26-13 Tigers with 8:20 to go in the ballgame. A couple of scores on the area scoreboard. Brad Harrelson and Compass Wealth Management area scoreboard. It is Webster County leading Fulton County 25-0 in the 3rd quarter. And Murray, after 3, leads Fort Campbell 31-0.
And here's an interesting fact. Dennis, Jameer has 3 catches tonight, all of them resulting in touchdowns. A 7-yard grab, 66-yard grab, and that last one a 78-yard reception.
The big plays that we've been looking for through 4 games starting to come to fruition here for the Tigers towards the end of the 3rd quarter and into this 4th. Schultz has it teed up at the 40. Kickoff is brought to you by Lake Barkley Fitness. Short kick is going to be fielded by Crittenden County at their own 37-yard line. Lake Barkley CrossFit, where you can never be too healthy, too strong, or in too good a health. Lake Barkley CrossFit is classes designed for anyone at any fitness level, and they are always free to try the first time.
Caldwell County with 12 points in the 3rd quarter and 8 here so far in the 4th quarter, 20 points here in the 2nd half to Crittenden County's 3.
So Crittenden County in a hole big time for the first time tonight. Boone takes a snap. He gets some pressure over the middle, incomplete.
Lucky he didn't get that one picked off.
Good pressure by Caldwell County. I think that was Harrelson coming in. Also number 63. I get my roster turned around right. Devin Kilgore. I thought that's who that was.
Tigers starting to pick it up a little bit on defense, rushing the passer.
A tale of 2 halves here tonight for the Tigers. Nothing after that first drive, the entire first half. And wide open. Boone had a receiver incomplete, but wide open at the 50. I don't even think the receiver saw the ball, Bob.
Well, it was at his feet. He had no prayer of catching that one, and that's the, you almost know that the Crittenden County will have to go to the air to cut into this lead.
That receiver was open. You look for Crittenden County to come back to that same play a little bit later in this quarter.
Brings up a 3rd and 10, though. Crittenden County had a big hole here.
Caldwell County could go a long way in shutting the door right here with a good stand. And you almost wonder if it's 2-down territory for Crittenden County.
Big heavy rush.
Rockets drop back. Boone well overthrowing his receiver. Dossett, double coverage by Caldwell County. East and Wells on the coverage. 4th down for the Rockets. 8 minutes to go in the ball game.
Yeah,
looks like they are going to punt it away.
Yeah, big decision, or we think they're going to punt it away.
They have converted one of these earlier in the ball game. It was reminiscent of the old Tim Tebow jump passes at Florida back in the day, as they picked up big yardage in the first half on a fake punt. This time he is going to kick it away. Caldwell County is going to let this one roll. And it's going to get inside the 20, down inside the 15, down to the 11. Flag on the play coming from the sideline. I don't know what that's going to be. Did we have players coming out on the field too early? Flag on the field from the Caldwell County sideline, way away from the football.
Unless it's on the sideline or something, or sideline warning.
We haven't had a sideline warning so far tonight, so that may be what it is.
But change of possession will give us the ball. And I have no idea where they're going to mark it. It's 11, 12.
And they're going to keep walking this one back. It's going to be near the 12-yard line. Caldwell County's biggest friend right now would be a couple of first downs and let that clock roll.
Delay of game, I guess. So we're going to start this possession.
Penalty's going to start us at, it looks like about the 6-yard line, Bob. Stay tuned after the ball game for the Trilogy Performance Sports post-game show. Bob will have all the game stats, and we'll look ahead to next week. Jaggers complete far sideline. I think that was Newsom. Quick hit to Travis Newsom out across the 10.
About the 13.
Looks like about where they'll spot it. Yeah, we'll call it the 13-yard line. Pick up a 7 on the play. I think we're going to spot it back about 12. But anyway, 2nd down and 4 for Caldwell County. 3 receivers to the right of Jaggers. Handoff goes up the middle. Looked like Hollowell on the carry.
Mark it at the 14.
Maybe picked up a yard on that one, not much more. 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers coming up. And personal foul, Caldwell County. The last thing we need at this point is to go backwards with personal fouls. Still a lot of time on the clock, Bob. You can't get complacent even though you're up 13 right now.
You know, take it back to the 7.
7-yard line is where they'll spot this one.
And brings up 3rd and
another flag. And that's a dead ball foul. And sportsmanlike conduct against Caldwell County.
Two pit flags in a row.
Bob, I don't understand why we would do that with the 13-point lead. Why shoot yourself in the foot like this? But emotions obviously running high on the field in this dead ball situation. Ball's going to be spotted inside the 5 now, back to about the 4.
Brings up 3rd, and they got to get out to the 16, so 3rd and 12.
I think timeout's being called on the field just to talk to the players on this one. And Bob, we'll just keep it right here on this one and tell you a score or two that we can find tonight. Our area scores starting tonight are brought to you by Brad Harrelson of Encompass Wealth Management. You can contact Brad Harrelson with Encompass Wealth Management for all of your financial and retirement planning needs, and we appreciate Brad sponsoring our area scores. Let's see what we can pull up here. It's Murray over Fort Campbell right now, 38-0. Still about 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter in that one. Lexington Catholic over Lexington Christian, 54-13. Play set to resume in Mayfield, where they've been in a lightning delay. And let's see, Webster County is still leading Fulton County 25-0 at last report. Back to play here, 7:02 to go in the ball game. Caldwell leads this one 26-13. With the Tigers with 3rd and 13 from their own 4-yard line. Here's where you just got to guard against a fumble in the end zone or anything where Crittenden County can score easily on a turnover. Handoff goes to the far sideline. Big tackle. Derek Hollowell on the carry, but he got upended mid-air. Shy of a first down. It'll be 4th down and long for Caldwell County. They'll bring Tripp Branch into the ball game.
10-yard line, 6-yard carry.
Spotted at the 10-yard line, but Hollowell took a whale of a hit. Good job by Hollowell to hold on to that football. Branch will kick this one from about his own goal line. Snap is back. Good snap, good catch. Kick is up. Takes a Crittenden County bounce as it comes back in. The Rockets will take over 1st and 10 at the Tiger 34-yard line. 6:13 to go in the ball game now. Caldwell County nursing that 13-point lead. Big plays from Joey Jaggers to Jameer Riley tonight. Riley well over 100 yards in receptions. He got that on 2 carries. He's got a few more during the game, or at least one more that we know of. All 3 catches at one point were touchdowns for Jameer.
Jameer has probably 151 yards in touchdown in yardage on those 3 catches.
And Crittenden County will drop back now. They'll put a player in motion. Nesbitt goes in motion. Pass goes back, and it's behind the line of scrimmage, incomplete. I think he threw backwards. Call that one incomplete. 6 minutes even left on the clock.
Yeah, well, they dodged the bullet then.
Scoreboard checks tonight brought to you by Goodwin Insurance. Good luck to the Tigers from Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. 26-13, Caldwell County leads. 6 minutes to go in the ball game.
What are they marking it back to the 40? Oh, so they called it maybe a fumble? Or I know it's behind the line, so.
Well, I thought he threw backwards, so I don't know why they had initially ruled it an incomplete pass. That's why the clock stopped the first time. Back to play regardless. Boone looks towards the end zone. This one's going to be intercepted. That's Barron Wells at the 18, makes the grab. He's got some room up the sideline, across the 40, 45. And great coverage by Barron Wells, picks up his first interception of the season. That young man's got to be walking on cloud 9 these days, Bob, as far as his football career is going. He got some playing time, shined in his opportunity, and has done nothing but get better since.
He gets his hands on the ball, Dennis. He doesn't drop it. He's a very sure-handed young receiver.
Quickly becoming one of mine and your favorite players, I'm sure. Nice job, Barron Wells.
He's worked his way up there with Travion. And Rahi Shaheen.
Shaheen, yeah. So it's Oliver Parker near side. Caldwell County looks to try to run the football a little bit here. They hand it off to Hollowell. He's got a hole across the the right side, closed up quickly by Crittenden County as he hits midfield and into Rocket territory at the 49-yard line. I'd say we'd see a big dose of Hollowell and Riley on the ground here the next few possessions.
We should.
For the next few plays, Riley and Hollowell flanking Jaggers. 2 receivers far side, Oliver Parker near side.
And we're going to let the play clock run.
Snap is back. It goes to Parker, complete at the 50, turns his head up and brought down at the 44-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down. It'll be 3rd down and short for the Tigers. We'll call it 3rd down and 1. Clock ticking. Play clock still has 20 seconds on it. Crittenden County showing blitz. Now they're going to back out of it. Caldwell's going to let that play clock get inside of 10. Down to 7. Jaggers takes the snap, drops back, looks across, and it's complete to Parker on a slant route down to the 31-yard line. Bob, does that surprise you any? A 3rd and 1 and go to the air?
Well, we got them not knowing what's going to happen right now. 13-yard pass play that time.
Down to the 31. Nice catch and nice route by Oliver Parker.
And Joby's really finding the open men now. That pass defense is really spread out, and we're finding holes, and Joby's finding the receivers in those holes.
Jaggers takes a snap. Hands off to Jameer Riley. Goes up the middle, cuts it back to the right side. He's across the 25, the 20, and out of bounds. I think they'll spot him right at the 20-yard line. Good run by Jameer Riley. And that should be enough for a Little Caesars first down. Was the flag?
He may have been hit out of bounds, but with this crew, I'm not sure. I'm afraid to open my mouth.
I think opening the mouth has been a lot of the problem on the field tonight.
From our viewpoint, anyway, for our side.
And it's signaled against the Tigers. So that'll bring back a good gain by Jameer Riley. Sideline warning? No, they're going to leave it there. It is a sideline warning. So a Little Caesars first down for Caldwell County from the 20-yard line. Down to about 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game as Caldwell County looks to salt this one away, leading 26-13. Jaggers gets the play in. Still plenty of time on the play clock at 10 seconds. 2 receivers each side. Hollowell takes the handoff up the middle, picks up at least 5, falls across the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
A nice, nifty 7-yard run that time by De'Eric. 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. Clock continues to run, 2 minutes and 59 seconds.
Hollowell to the left of Jaggers. East and Parker on this side of the field as receivers. 2 receivers to the far side. Jaggers takes a snap, hands off to Hollowell, picks his way across the middle. He's over the 10 to the 5 and brought down right on the 5. Good hard run by De'Eric Hollowell. That is a Little Caesars first down.
That's your nifty 8-yard run, Dennis.
He's holding on to the ball tonight. That's a good sign.
That's a healthy sign. 7th play of this drive.
We got mass substitutions. Different package coming in for Caldwell County. Jameer Riley. Also number 55. That's Drew Davis coming in.
He's lined up in the backfield, is he not?
No, he's lined up on the far side of the line. And Crittenden County takes a timeout. Caldwell County, I think they were about to try to shove that one down the throat from 5 yards out. So Crittenden County takes the timeout.
And we have a timeout commercial that we can.
I'll let you take a look there.
Timeout brought to you by Russo Law. Russo Law, located downtown Princeton, ready to serve your legal needs.
Bob, let's take a look at some of the scores brought to you by Encompass Wealth Management. Murray defeats Fort Campbell 38-0. Murray 2-2 on the season. Fort Campbell drops to 0-4. Tillman leaves Graves County 41-7. Just under 4 minutes to go in that ball game. So Tillman will come up with a win there.
Easily that game under control. And any more Trinity news? I think Trinity right now is 0-3. Maybe 0-4.
I don't see any on here.
Mail had them down 14-0 earlier in the evening.
Warren East leads Edmonson County 42-14, or defeated Edmonson County 42-14. Tigers back on the field. They say in the same formation. Jaggers takes it. Hand off to Hollowell, straight up the middle, pushes the pile, and it is touchdown Tigers. 2:03 mark. Caldwell County puts this one on ice. 5-yard run to Eric Hollowell right up the middle. Great blocking by that line. And Caldwell now leads this one 32-13 with 20 unanswered points. At one time in the third quarter, they trailed 13-12.
And
Schultz is out to try the extra point attempt, and the crowd starts to disperse a little bit. This one up, and again, no good. So with 2:03 to go in the ballgame, Caldwell County leads this one 32-13. We'll take a 30-second break and be back. This is Tiger Football on WPKY.
The routine. With the kids back in school, you can now concentrate on summer projects you intended on doing, but you just never found time. Come see us at Fredonia Valley Bank and check out our consumer loans that could help you finance your next project. Purchase a car, truck, or a recreational vehicle to enjoy this fall. With only a couple of months left of warm weather, why wouldn't you drop in and spend some time talking to one of our friendly loan officers? The loan officers at Fredonia Valley Bank will help you make sound decisions when it comes to borrowing money and will guide you through the process. Fredonia Valley Bank is your real community bank, operating independently over 100 years, providing the people in our communities with the services they deserve. Located at 602 Cassidy Avenue, Fredonia, and 226 Commerce Street, Eddyville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back to Tiger Stadium. Caldwell County leads this one 32-13, 2:03 left in the ball game. Bob, a great half for Caldwell County as they have put up 26 points on the board, 20 unanswered here against Crittenden County, who kept it close for 3 quarters.
And on the last drive, De'Eric Caldwell has just gone over the 100-yard mark in rushing.
Bob, a surprising score, kind of, I guess, Christian Academy of Louisville, 48, Elizabethtown 10. Elizabethtown drops to 0-3 on the season. Kickoff bounces, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Crittenden will have decent field position to start this. Kickoff's brought to you tonight by Lake Barkley CrossFit. You can never be too healthy, too strong, or in too good a health. Lake Barkley CrossFit has classes designed for anyone at any fitness level, and your first class always free. So Caldwell County will move to 2-2 on the season. Crittenden County will suffer their first loss and go to 2-1 on the year. Bob, a very exciting game. I knew Caldwell County was stronger and quicker. We talked about it in the pregame show, but Crittenden County held their own through about 3 quarters. Caldwell County able to hit Jameer Riley right at the end of the third with about 2 seconds left, last play of the third quarter. And it's just been all Caldwell County in the fourth.
So another penalty against the Tigers, I guess, offsides.
So we will re-kick this one, this time from the 35-yard line. Line of traffic starting to build here at Tiger Stadium. Schultz puts the ball up. It'll be fielded at the 21-yard line by Crittenden County, up across the 30. Dances around near the 35-yard line, brought down there by a host of Tigers. Travion Samuel in on the tackle for Caldwell County. And I think your guy Shaheen also in.
I think, yeah, excuse me.
You're fine. And Crittenden County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Stay tuned for the Trilogy Performance Sports postgame show coming your way immediately after this game. Also, the live stream, the videotape will be available immediately following the final whistle of the ball game. Boone takes it, gets some pressure, throws. It's complete at the 43. Gets it up to about the 45-yard line.
And we do have a substitution. Travion Samuel is in, replacing Caleb Burden.
2nd and 2 for the Rockets from the 45. Boone drops back. He's got a man at the 40, complete across the 30, the 20, and pulled down just inside the 20. That was number 14 for Crittenden County, but the roster not in order. First and 10 for Crittenden County at the Tiger 20-yard line. 3 receivers to the left for Boone. He looks left. He's going to go to the corner into double coverage. Incomplete. Nice coverage over there by Caldwell County's Kavanaugh. And also number 30 for the Tigers. And that is Max Ashley. Boone tried to find Dossett, but a good job by the Caldwell County defenders on that one. 2nd and 10, 1:11 to go in this ball game. Big win tonight for Caldwell County. Boone fakes the handoff, looks up the field, goes into the end zone. It's complete. Touchdown, Crittenden County. Boone to Dossett. That score comes with 1:04 left in the ball game. And it'll be the Rockets to go for the extra point. Kick is up, plenty of distance, and it is good. And John, we'll keep it right here on this one. 1:04 left to go in the ball game. Score now, Caldwell 32, Crittenden County 20. Catch up on a few scores here as Christian County has defeated Hopkinsville 16-7 tonight. Also, Mayfield winning their ball game 44-14. Still some time to go in the third. They were in a lightning delay in Mayfield. Let's see if there's any others. Of course, we said Murray big over Fort Campbell. We'll make the trip to the Post. That's one of our last 2 regular season games. I think that comes August 12th. We'll take the ride over to Fort Campbell. 2 weeks later, we'll close against Mayfield. But right now, Bob, I think it's a first half that had Caldwell County so frustrated. The coaches were probably scratching their heads big time. Second half comes out, and it's like a brand new team came out from halftime, putting up 26 points here in the second half.
And you can, I'm sure, ask Coach Barnes in the morning what adjustments he made at halftime. We just played better in the second half. That's the long and short of it tonight. All offensive line blocking well.
Onside kick bounces off of a Tiger player.
I think we do
and
have
Caldwell County recovers, though. .101 left in the ball game. Bob will have all of the stats coming up on the Trilogy Performance Sports postgame show. We'll also look ahead till next week as we have the last of a 3-game homestand next week against Henderson County. It will be the night where we honor the 98 championship team. Big night coming up next Friday night here at Tiger Stadium before we go on the road for that big matchup with Tillman. Tigers in victory formation. And they'll snap it a couple of more times, and it will be in the books. Bob, just a great half by the Tigers. And we will have Coach Barnes and likely some of the other coaches along with him tomorrow morning, Saturday morning quarterback coming your way at 9 o'clock tomorrow on WPKY before we get into Black Patch coverage downtown tomorrow.
And the play clock still has 8 seconds. Game clock down to 25 seconds. This will be the last play of the game.
And that's going to do it. Caldwell County is going to even their record at 2-2 on the season. Crittenden County puts up a good fight but drops to 2-1 on the year. It's the Tigers 32, the Rockets 20. We'll be back to wrap this one up with the postgame show coming your way courtesy of Trilogy Performance Sports That's up next, so stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes. This is Tiger.